Yes, no mutations. I need to close my door. Hey everybody, happy Saturday. It's been a few days since we last had an Edgeworth stream, like a whole week. Usually I'm not one who cancels my stream last minute, but unfortunately real life stuff was a little important that day. So yeah, but here we are, and we are going to be continuing Ace Attorney today. But first, let's talk about yap. Because there are some things I want to yap about, whether someone is listening to about or not. Consider it your personal vlog from me to you. And the first one is that I actually want to talk about the Nintendo Direct. I want to start with the nice thing before I start to rant, because I do have some shit I want to rant about. So yeah. We had a really nice Nintendo Direct this week. I mean, I think that in general, a lot of the Nintendo Directs we've had for the past few months have been pretty solid. My favorite one was the one where the Ace Attorney Investigations 2 re-release happened, because I was literally shaking and crying. Oh, music's a bit loud. I'm gonna lower it just a tad. Hold on. Streamlabs music. There we go. Now it's a little more okay. What did I want to say? Because I was in my friend's birthday and I was watching Nintendo Direct and I was with headphones, and suddenly I saw that the Edgeworth localization was real, and I just started screaming. And my friends forgave me, of course, but yeah. Anyways, so this Nintendo Direct had some really cool new two cool games that are coming back. One of them is Rhythm Heaven Groove. I have not played Rhythm Heaven. I didn't have it. I used to have a Wii. I didn't get it. I had the systems, but I never played the games. But I love Rhythm Heaven. I loved seeing all the YouTubes of people playing it. I love the animations. I think it's quirky. I do want to try playing that game sometimes myself. And yeah, it's such a cheerful little series, and I remember seeing it was just really exciting for me. And the second game, which I actually played, which I am really thrilled for, is Tomodachi Life! Oh my god! Oh my god, guys, we're getting a Tomodachi Life sequel! I'm so stoked. Tomodachi Life is one of my favorite games on the 3DS. I spent a very nice summers playing that game, making my family, making my friends, making my favorite anime characters, having them all share the same place. It was fun. It was really fun. I really enjoyed that game. I hope that in this game they'll actually allow same-sex marriage, but I don't know. You never know in that thing. I remember that was a pretty big deal back in the day. But yeah, I really like that game. And we're also getting a third Eye the Somnium Files game, which seems to be more of a spin-off than anything. It seems like they're taking a step back and bringing us some Date and Aiba dynamics. It seems like Iris has gone missing. I hope they'll find an interesting usage of her character in the new game, and it seems like this week, in this one, Kotaro Uchikoshi is supervising the story, but he's not the actual writer. I am cautiously optimistic. I think I've made my thoughts of a Nirvana, new Story of Seasons. I have not played that game, but I'm glad for those who are excited for it. I think I saw the 3D models, and they look super adorable. Yeah, no, they look super cute. I think it's from the same studio that made Harvest Moon, correct me if I'm wrong, chat. But yeah. My favorite, but yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic. I have a lot of gripes with Nirvana Initiative, but I do hope that the new game will be fun, and I'll probably play it and stream it as well. and we'll experience the game together. I think that, like, the thing with me and Uchikoshi games is that despite my gripes, despite the problems I have with some of the games that I've played of his, it's like when it's good, it's good. When it's good, it's just like there's nothing really else like it. And I love how, and I really do love how the first the Somnium Files is Harvest Moon. The name Harvest Moon was copyrighted by Localizer and it became its own series, and devs had to fail it falling out. Oh, crazy. Fucking crazy. So it is Harvest Moon. Nice. Very fun. I'm glad. So basically we're getting a new Harvest Moon. With an asterisk. So yeah, the Nintendo Direct looked really cool. I am looking forward to it. To some of the games that will come out. I do want Tamagotchi Life Here and Now. Oh, Raito Remaster. That's another one that looks really cool. I've heard of the game that it exists. It looks super interesting. I also just... There's something about the Kazuma Kaneko art style and how it's translated to 3D that just has a certain je ne sais quoi about it. It looks real, like the characters just look really cool. And like his style specifically is very 80s anime inspired, like in the best way. And more Prime 4 and Dragon Quest, you know, Rift of the Necrodancer ports. We're getting Pizza Tower, we're getting a Pizza Tower update to Rift of the Necrodancers. That's bananas. Yeah, now it's time to mute all my applications because I forget doing that shit. Bada bing, bada boom. Anyways, so yeah, very excited Nintendo Direct. Wonderling Village port to Switch. I worked on that game. You did? Oh, that's so cool. I'm so happy. Wandering Village, not Wonderling Village. Ah, that's so nice. Oh, that game looks so sick. Sometimes I remember that you also worked on video games and not just looked at diamond cleavage all day, and that's pretty crazy. It must feel really cool. Oh, that's nice. Let's go. Let's go. Devon chat. Devon chat. So yeah, that's the... I first want to talk about like the nice things because there are things that are more annoying me. And this is just me airing it out because because instead of having meaningful conversations about the subject in real life, I'd rather have it with my chat, my little echo chamber. So I want to talk about the AI trend. I was just second-hand as a freelancer, nothing major, but bug fixes and such. Bug fixing is still pretty impressive and important. It's really neat. It's still really neat as something to put on like a thing. Oh, I helped in this game. But yeah. Anyways, so I want to talk for a second about how there's a new trend, a new AI trend going on. And basically it's people like using the new ChatGPT image generation update to make like things in the Studio Ghibli style. And you know, I would be angry about Studio Ghibli, like about the AI, any AI generated trend, because I think they're all garbage. I think that at its core, a lot of AI generated imagery just devalues art. It devalues the aesthetic. Like, it devalues the meaning and the process just for the sake of aesthetic. And I just think that, like, that is inherently ontologically gross. I'm using high words in order to, like, make a bigger point, but yeah. But, like, the Miyazaki thing is just extra insulting because the guy has been very open about how he thinks that, like, AI generated animation and imagery is an insult to life itself. There's this clip that's very easy to find on Google. I hope you guys are not hearing my, the noises outside of my room. But yeah. So I'm just, like, fucking pissed. And, like... Because it's not just, like, the creation, it's not just, like, that it's an insult to Miyazaki, it just feels Because every single time a new AI trend comes out, it just feels like people are turning their brain off. Like, and it just keeps happening. People will turn their brain off as long as something looks cool and as long as it looks trendy. And I think it's understandable to a point, but I also think that, like, especially in these days and in general, it's important for people to turn on their brain. Oh, I see. Oh, this is about okay, I see GamerCore sent you DM'd something for me. This is from Zelda Williams. Robin Williams' daughter, her dad, the late Robin Williams, he actually played in Princess Mononoke. I'm gonna read out loud what she said. People are gleefully sharing Studio Ghibli style AI memes and photos as though the man himself would absolutely despise technological piracy and negative effects of our environment. Anyway, go watch Princess Mononoke in theaters tonight and fuck AI. Yeah, I'm really happy that Zelda Williams is using her platform to, like, voice it, because, like, another thing is that, like, AI generated imagery, like, especially, like, with OpenAI, is just very energetically consuming. I know, like, there are some... Oh my god, I need to silence my phone. Yeah, you're waiting for auto mod. Lol. So, oh my god, yeah, here, I confirmed it. Zelda Williams told him to fuck off. Based Zelda Williams. Anyways, so, what I wanted to say is that, like, there are some engines, like DeepSeek, that seem to be less energetically consuming, but I just really do not like a lot of, like, the AI stuff. Like, and I feel like when it comes to AI, like, a lot, like, only 5% of it is kind of innovative. Because a lot of it, like, some of, like, the technology that like is being branded as AI, and it's like, DeepSeek, if you want to support China, I guess. Yeah. And I don't know, I honestly feel like that's an opinion. I personally think that, like, I know less about that, and about, like, that AI generated stuff, and I think that, like, in some places, like, it's here, and there are some places in which creators are trying to integrate it, but I think that, like, you still need to... I feel like if you're just gonna, like, sell your soul and, like, throw the morality to the ground, you're just gonna make everything that worse. And yeah, back to my original point, I feel like a lot of, like, the things that, like, are just branded as AI are just, like, a part of branding. Like, people are saying, oh, look, the AI can do these models, and, like, you can put the pictures and it does the image. It's procedurally generated 3D models are not a new thing. They really aren't. It's just so, like, half of it is advertising and half of it is just advanced stealing. That's how I feel about it, at least. So yeah, this was Hale yapping to the echo chamber about opinion about things that are on my mind. And yeah, now I'm gonna boot up the game. I just had to, like, yap about it because it's my platform and I can do whatever the fuck I want. Nope, it's been branding TBH. Generative models haven't been a thing, it just got a craze. And yeah, exactly. It's all branding. It's not AI. So yeah, it's just... a lot of it is just fucking cringe. I think more people should pick up a pencil. And I'm not just telling it in the sense of, like, oh, you pick up a pencil if you want to create something. It's like... it's not just... like, the process can be fun. Like, even in, like, fucking CGI, like, the process, the problem solving can be fun. And, like, there's a... So yeah, that's my opinion about it. I just think people need to turn on their brains. Especially, like, turning on your brains is exhausting. Yeah. I do not like that. Anyways, Ace Attorney Investigations! Yay! We're near the end! So, last stream, because it has been more than a week, we have been trying to investigate what the heck's been going on with the murder of Di Zhuang. Hell, the AI chatbot stuff. The first AI chatbot was made in 1966, and we used them for voicemails for shit and years. Yeah. We even have a Turing test. Yeah, a lot of it is just branding. It's branding and grifting. So, basically what we did in Ace Attorney, in the second Ace Attorney in this game, is that we are currently looking for Sean Fenn, who has been kidnapped. And, for the sake of getting, oh, she's not here. Fifi Lagarde, acquitted. Even though we have proven that she killed him. So we did a logic chess segment with Verity Gavel, made her loosen up a bit and admit that she is not just she's not just a stone cold guardian of justice, she's also a mother, and not just like in the serving kind of motherhood. And we also have two of the same character right here. So we have Tabby. Basically, we're currently trying to understand where the heck Sean Fenn went, and we have to question these two ladies about it. Gavel MILF for real? Yeah, she's actually a MILF. I think it's very praiseworthy of them giving us a MILF. Anyways, let's do some voice acting. Miss Lloyd calls you Chief, doesn't she? Sure does, cause that's exactly what I am. She's my #1 cub reporter. Seems my Nick Brando shutterbug and cut her eye, so she came to me to learn a trade. She may be a scribbler, not a snapper, but the both of us are angry for scoop soup 24/7. And besides, who doesn't want to be called Chief, right? These hot pictures, but what's for Miss Lloyd to her? I suppose it's no surprise, given this particular chief attracted the critics with such unique tastes. Ugh. Sure, she didn't score no big stories just yet, but she is hungry. Boy, is she. Hungrier than me, even. Leroy or Gavel, better know. Verity Gavel, not even it's not even a competition. It's not even a competition. Gavel was actually present for her children, and okay, you're gonna stop. I'm gonna stop you. And like, I know that like La Miroir had the whole amnesia thing, and she's like an overall a nice lady, but I think that like Verity is just a more interesting person. She goes around with a poster of her kids because she loves them so much. That's so cute. She kind of reminds, like... Anyways. And she wants a Torosaurus exclusive better than the Coyote wants a chicken. She's been turning this place upside down all day looking for leads. She has. Maybe she knows something about the kidnapping. I think we should ask her, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth? Agreed. We need all the help we can find to find Sean. And I can't think of one piece of evidence that might encourage her to tell us what we need to know. Let's talk about this scoop. So now the story of the underground auction is in the bag. What's next? Come on! As if you even need to ask. Torosaurus, that's what! Maybe one day they'll continue Ace Attorney 6's epic reveal. Maybe. Just maybe. I don't think they really know what to do with the Ace Attorney franchise, unfortunately. Spirit of Justice was just such a bomb. Like, I don't know if, like, I don't know how well the game did financially, but like, it was such a narrative bomb. They just did not know what to do with the game. It's a shame. It's kind of like Disney with Star Wars. And then he shows up right on the doorstep and stumps big old footprints everywhere for good measure. And do you have a particular news outlet in mind for this big scoop? Ha! Does a bear do his business in the woods? I got me a 2 or 3 in mind. They'll be all over this like a rash. Heck, there's even one right here in the big building. Tabby and me, we're in and out of there all the time. I mean, mostly on account of how fond they seem to be throwing us on our ears, but still. Sounds like as if they're half more than there. Okay, what are we? I think we need the monster footprints. Now listen here, you low-down dirty prosecutor. Maybe one. Yeah. Dorosaurus is mine. Mine, you hear? I'll track down every last lead there is to find about that big bad bull. You'll see if I don't. From footprints to the finest strand of stray hair, ain't a single teeny tiny thing about to pass me by. Strands of stray hair. That's what you have focused on. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, don't worry. You're nowhere near that stage just yet. No, oh my goodness, no, Kay. Kay, no. Besides, your dad has a fine head of hair, right? Thick and healthy, yeah. 100 sales decreased by region from 8. Capcom has kept Ace Attorney, they kept the sales secret since 2017. I see. Thanks for the additional race search, Gamercore. And we'll lose the odd strand. And we all lose the old strand from time to time. There's nothing to worry about, I promise. That's not what I was worried about at all. But I did find it utterly comforting. Hello, welcome to the stream. We're playing Ace Attorney Investigations. I hope you stick around. Edgeworth is having his quarter-life crisis. Because Kay was like, you're not gonna bald this early, Edgeworth. I have met people in Edgeworth, I don't know, I have met people in Edgeworth's age that have started to bald a bit. Okay, it doesn't seem like the evidence we want. Let's just continue presenting evidence. The trilogy has sold millions though, but they're remakes, not new games. Yeah, that's fair. Seems y'all solved their underground auction case thanks to yours truly. You're welcome. Yeah, we owe you big time for all your help, Miss Hart. Thank you so much. My memory's completely back now and everything. Huh? You're what now? You're saying you done lost your memory back there someplace? You know, I still remember like in 2018 when they announced like the big Ace Attorney trilogy port. I remember people were really fucking insulted and upset. Because the advertising made people think that they were gonna get a new game. But I think that bringing the trilogy to new consoles wasn't a positive because it got more people into the Ace Attorney trilogy, and now like all the games are more accessible than ever, which is awesome. Except like the crossover, and God knows what will happen with that. I know whose memory I'm worried about. I know whose memory I'm more worried about. Let's see. No offense and all, but also hail Mo on stream? Mouse on stream, by the way? Is that what you were saying? Yeah, I mean, that's not the worst thing. I mean, I don't, like, maybe I can hide my mouse, but it's not a biggie. I didn't seem interested in that at all. I think I need to understand what I want to present to her. Maybe this? No, this is for source. You can use OBS, but you use Streamlabs. Yeah, I do. It's probably because that's what they show. Like, I got a lot of my stream pointers from Korchak, the Balatro guy. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything we can present to her right now. Let's try talking to Tabby Lloyd instead. I got a little confused. Anyways, Tabby, how have you been?
Well, if it ain't my good friend Ruffles. Good to see y'all again.
And you, Miss Lloyd. But how come you're here, if you don't mind me asking? Miss Lloyd, the accusation of murder made against you is of course entirely groundless. But the fact remains that you were a willing participant in the staged assassination attempt. The police will no doubt wish to speak to you about the matter. You should be aware that you may well be punished for your actions.
Well, they kinda dropped the whole case out of nowhere. Packed me up and shipped me home without much of a slap on the wrist.
So you got lucky.
Guess it was their way of saying, you keep up the good work now.
I don't know if that's that.
He did seem kinda keen on getting to never ever mention the whole thing ever again, though.
Yes, because you weren't part of the official story of the attempt on the president's life. And I can't afford to have you getting in the way of that.
Mr. Edgeworth, telling Tabby not to talk is like trying to stop a dam from bursting with a piece of tape.
Not exactly the most delicate way of putting it.
Wrote up the whole thing, of course. Every last detail, plus a few of my own. Handed it in the paper, hopes all high and all. But nothing. Not a peep.
Somebody putting pressure on them. Or what the details you added a little too gratuitous, perhaps. Not seem equally plausible, unfortunately. Let's see what she has to say. What are you doing here at the big building? Are you reporting on something?
Hey, maybe I didn't make this clear enough, but the first time we met. But you want a reporter to scratch your back, you gotta scratch yours first. You get my money.
You mean you want me to give you something you can use for an article?
Bingo! And it better be good. Because if it ain't, this conversation's over.
We do need to know about what might have happened to Sean. I can show her a piece of evidence to see if she has anything to give me in return.
The prosecutor delves into her pockets, and after considerable fumbling, he reveals, sorry, you're gonna have to help me out here, Ruffles.
Never mind. Guess she knows nothing about that. Time to continue presenting shit until she responds. Love seeing it. Miss Lloyd, this picture.
Say no more, Ruffles. I already know what you're gonna ask.
Huh? You do?
You're looking for him, right? The kid?
Oh my god. She has one more brain cell than Lotta. What?
You just can't get out of it. You just can't get out from under the drama, huh? Wherever he goes, the bodies follow. Miles Edgeworth, trouble magnet.
That's literally the premise of this entire duology.
Pretty much sums you up, right?
Is my reputation really so sordid?
And now, you done got yourself wrapped up in the kidnapping too? Crazy. Huh? How do you know about that? Shh, pipe down, will ya? Can't be talking about this stuff too loud. I ain't even told the chief about it.
Well, welcome to the stream. At least there's no health bar, but at the same time, I give the player the ability to fail with no risk. That's fair. I hope you stick around. We're currently playing the final case of Ace Attorney Investigations. Prosecutor's Gambit. Seriously, how do you know about it? Surely Gavel hasn't told anybody except us.
I bet you'd love to know, why don't you? Well, you can't. It's a secret.
He's as stubborn as ever, it seems.
Hey, quit staring at me like that. I ain't cheering nothing with the thundercloud of a face.
What do you know?
So you know something, right? Sure do. Truth is, I don't saw it. Little kid being bundled up by two shady characters in black suits.
Oh, now we're getting somewhere. You're actually more helpful than Lotta.
Nope, don't got a clue. They were kind of far away when I spotted them. Lost sight pretty quick. Dang it! Still, at least we know something about our kidnappers now.
Yes, 2 men in black. Here come the men in black. The MT2? Yeah, I'm looking. The worst 2 weeks of Edgeworth's life. Wow, that's so real. It is really the worst 2 weeks of Edgeworth's life. My boy can't get a... My boy cannot catch a break, unfortunately. There we go. We managed to connect the logic. So we've learned a little something about the kidnappers. Miss Lloyd saw 2 men taking Sean away, and the taxi driver remembers giving 2 similar-looking men a ride.
They must be the same people, right?
I'd say it's a distinct possibility, yes, but there's one thing that doesn't make sense. The taxi driver said specifically the 2 men didn't have a child with them.
Oh yeah, that is weird.
I think they put him in the case. Bingo! Could it be the kidnappers who stole the case?
Wait, you mean...
Yes, what if they put Sean inside it?
He's a little enough to fit, I guess. He's little enough he'd fit, I guess.
Do not say it around Sean. He will haunt you.
So the reason the taxi driver didn't see him...
Might be because he was loaded into the trunk as baggage.
But why do they need to hide him?
I imagine they might have planned for it to... They imagine they might not have planned to originally, but they didn't count on there being a police presence in Plaza. Poor Edgeworth, sure, but Franny has to keep flying back and forth to help in these cases. Wow, poor Wallet. Not only does she have to like throw money on the flights, she also has to like she also lost money from her whip enterprises.
I sure do hope Interpol pays for my flights.
So they took a rather drastic measure.
That must be it. All right, let's go to see what the taxi driver can tell us.
The 2 men you told us about, did they have any baggage with them? Boy, did they. A giant case. Wasn't easy getting that thing in the trunk, I tell ya.
That tells it. They must have been the kidnappers.
Where did you take these 2 men, if you don't mind me asking? Look, I can tell you it's important. I can see this is important. Once again, watch the Franny documentary. She calculates how little sleep she gets in one of these cases and comes over to 42 hours with no sleep. But what if she slept in the plane? Like, maybe she slept on the plane, but crazy. Wow, poor Franziska.
That's a great idea. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth.
All right, thank you. My pleasure, folks. And it seems like we also refilled our health. So we drive to where they took us. But she didn't, because she says that she was preparing her case on the flight over. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Her makeup skills must be excellent, because I did not see any sleeping bags.
Did he have to drive that fast? Felt kinda queasy. Are you okay, Mr. Edgeworth? You look a little green yourself.
I'm fine. The driver said he took the men to the garage of this house right here.
Which means this must be where they brought the case. No way! Look at the name on the mailbox!
The name? What? Excelsior Swinner! Rip Hale missed. Her makeup skills must be perfect. Yeah. I did. Unfortunately.
Must be that chairman guy's house.
Wait, what? Excelsius Winter orders Sean's kidnapping. Isn't he currently under arrest?
Nice! The garage door's locked.
Yeah, it is in fact Blaze Celsius, the winner. You spotted that quickly. Although, I guess I probably shouldn't be surprised. She is a thief, after all. Oh, that's such a sick bike! It smells of engine oil in here. I guess Winner Senior must be something of a motorhead.
Anybody home? No? Anybody?
What do you do? What are we, Kate? Common house thieves.
You take that back. We're great thieves, and don't let me ever hear you say different. Have some self-respect, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, how far he's fallen. She didn't like that at all. Fucker threatened Gavel's son the second she betrayed him. Such a love-to-hate villain. Absolutely. Anyway, it seems like nobody's around, which just hopefully means we're not at risk of being arrested.
Don't let your guard down yet. We're only getting started here. Now, let's find some treasures.
Aren't we supposed to be looking for Sean? I want to examine the gloves.
Look, a treasure!
These are mechanics' gloves. They're designed to be worn when fixing vehicles and working with machines.
They're covered in oil from the looks of it. Must be from the machine too.
Oh, strangely dirt. An awful lot of dirt. Oh, his gloves say death. I doubt they would have gotten like that for motorcycle maintenance.
Ugh, I hate the guy, but I have to admit, I like these gloves a lot.
Yeah, he is a biker dude.
You think we can come up with a good excuse to borrow them?
I was about to take them into evidence, but now that I'm not so sure that's a good idea. Okay, what about the motorbike?
No way, this bike is super cool! There's even a skull over the headlight!
I suppose it's designed so that the eyes light up when you turn on. Warrants are a suggestion in Ace Attorney. Hey, Orchid! This is important. What is important, Orchid? I want to know. Check the last message I sent you on Insta. Okay. I'm back, and the answer is no. As for the thing that I was sent by Orchid, is it the video where you see is it the video where they show they updated the character art for Hugo and gave him a bigger tushy? Is it the one where he has BBL? Hugo ass, yeah. Thank you. I was already aware of the ass of Hugo Vlad. I was aware of the BBL. Also, we're not playing League. Unless you have 9,000 bit. Unless you have 9,000 points, you do not get to have you would not get to order me to play League on stream. That's it. The end. Yeah, he does have. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call it a big. Yeah, I know you have a lot of points. But you're not gonna use it on League on stream.
Really? Wow, I bet it's still nothing compared to when you get that steady glint in your eyes.
My eyes don't actually light up, Kay. I'm too cool for that. Anyways, let's see what's in the box. I think we know what this is. Yes, this has to be it. The equipment case from Mr. Powers told us was stolen.
We folded little Sean up, packed him in there, and shipped him all the way up here, huh?
He's a boy, Kay, not a piece of equipment. It's possible he's still here.
We better find him. My reputation as a great thief is writing on this, and yours is my assistant.
Oh, sure it is. Okay. What else? There's a bunch of dirt bags.
Oh, look at those huge bags of flour, Mr. Edgeworth. If we had some water in a rolling pin, we could make some delicious fresh noodles. Like the Knights and Fern, you know. You have to boil them just the right amount.
It's not flour, Kay, it's cement. If you mix it with water, it would become very firm indeed. Oh, come on. Are you throwing tomatoes at me because I won't play League with you?
Really? Wow, cement noodles. Yeah, those would probably be kind of stick in your throat, right?
Just a little, Kay. Just a little. Let's see. There's a shovel and a hammer here. There's a sledgehammer, a shovel, and a bunch of other heavy-duty tools here. It's because you didn't send me the Hugo ass. You do have the Hugo ass. You sent it to me. Fine. Do you want me to show the class the Hugo ass? I can do that. I could probably. It'll take a minute to like find it. I'm pretty sure. No, I can't find it. No, it's because you didn't show me before. I didn't? I don't owe you anything.
That thing makes Judge Gavel's hammer look puny. If I ever become a judge, I'm getting one like this.
I doubt you'd make yourself very popular swinging one of those around the courtroom.
Really?
Vampire ass. Yes, very, very big vampire ass. Then it wouldn't be a courtroom, it would be a circus. Promise me you won't do that. Good for you, Hale. I don't owe you anything. Yeah. Kathunk. Huh?
There's somebody in the back there.
Noises. Sean, is that you?
Sean, stay right there. We're coming.
Huh? But, Mr. Winner, I got my 69 and 38 euros in my wallet now. Congratulations! Money! They found one missing child. What's he doing here?
Wait, this is Chairman Winter's house, right? Which means...
Yes, Mr. Winter's home too, presumably. So how did he wind up like this? Yeah, the one no one cared was missing. Huh, fuck you, useless. Some time, Kay, quickly.
Little expert rope work, huh? Leave it to me. Alright, like this, and this. Through here, and you're free. Are you okay, Eustace?
Please don't bully the abuse victim. Yeah. It looks like he's been through hell. How did he come to be tied up down here?
I don't know! You found me, why don't you tell me?
Because we don't know, which is why we're asking.
I'm not sure you're going to be able to get much of him like this.
Yeah, but he's not just an abuse victim. What else is he? He's also Eustace. Even Eustaces can be abuse victims. We don't differentiate. No, in which case, there's only one thing for it.
Wait, you mean...
I need to be the man when he's down, but it might be the only way. Oh, we're gonna get the best mine chest in the entire game.
Are you sure? Look, don't go too hard at him, okay? You might push him over the edge.
I don't bully him for his victimhood, but for his Eustaceness. Okay. Though I can't promise I'll be very good at it. I've never held back against my opponents before, after all. Prosecutor require... The last time we saw him, he was running out of the courtroom. How did he wind up here?
You don't understand. You don't know what it's being like being me.
Oh my god. 5 chess pieces. You purchased a glass egg? Like a Fabergé egg? Oh, that's nice. He's been through a lot. It's going to be hard. No? Okay, interesting. It's going to be hard in what might cause him to lose control. In which case, I guess I may just have to quietly listen to what he has to say. The game forces you... forces you to be kind to him. Why me? Why am I always the last one to know? The butt of every joke. Okay, now the game is like calling you out. It's the decor for the bunnies and chickens holiday. Oh, for Easter. Oh, I see. Easter egg. He clearly has questions. I'll have to do my best to try and answer them. He's also clearly no fit state for this. I need to try and finish this quickly. Yeah, he is not correct. I mean, Jesus is relevant because, it is the Jesus holiday. I should figure out what he needs to hear and try to calm him down. Time for your therapy session. It's the... Marcus, this is basically the Eustace realization. I'm not gonna call him a total failure. Just take a deep breath and tell me what's on your mind, Eustace. No, I will not! Even if I did. It's not like you'd listen to me. I'm gonna bide my time. He's currently having a realization, yes. Eustace is...
Objection!
But what's this? Why are you shouting objection? You always shout objection. I mean, Subeustace. His real name is Subeustace. I'm just gonna let him cope.
What? You're really going to listen to me?
Learning the truth about your father can't have been easy. I can only sympathize. That wasn't the hard part. The hard part was losing everything I ever had in a single morning. Did somebody steal something from you? Look, let's up. You realize that, don't you? You're mine until you say otherwise. No, he's a little child. Well, leave me alone, please. Why did you go away? You think I'm going to trust you? I don't trust anybody anymore. He's emotionally sensitive right now. I can't afford to choose my words. Okay, that was a mistake. Is he sad? Anyway. Tries either way since he's in this guy. I just have to ignore his ears and concentrate on what he says. Okay, we need to do a therapy. By my time.
Objection!
You need to beg the fuck out of him. But you're in therapy like in Project Moon. Let's continue hearing him out. Everything I thought I worked for. It was all a lie! Dad just made it happen! Please don't physically abuse the child abuse victim. He lost everything he had. Yeah, we're gonna hear it out. So tell me, Edgeworth, what am I supposed to believe in now? Oh man, you have to believe in yourself. You can lose faith in everything but yourself. That you have to believe in. But you don't need to do it alone. Experience I can give you, but knowledge that I can't all give you. But knowledge that I'm happy to offer. Rowan was a small dude with a big sword. I had something to think while I was tied up, like, I realized something. See, it is a realization. I'm not cut out to be a prosecutor. I'm competent. I don't even know the right word. I think you mean incompetent? I think the word you're looking for is incompetent. But judging one's own competence is notoriously difficult. So I need you to trust me on something. He seemed pretty tall and yeah, you can place your wife in 2 ways with your... You can pierce your wife 2 ways with your durandal. Listen, there's some Library of Arena spoilers going on in here, which I kind of instigated. And Gamercore, I don't think you know what happened in Library of Arena, but you actually got onto like a very big spoiler in the game. Oh, we were talking about Fire Emblem. Well, it's relevant to 2 games, actually. It's relevant also to Library of Arena. I will not specify how. I don't think Roland killed his own wife. He didn't, but like... Roland Fire Emblem. Oh, he's from Blazing Sword, and he's an NPC. Bitch behavior. He's a very minor character. No wonder I didn't know. Oh yeah, because I paused it. You're getting better at this, Eustace. Day by day, inch by inch, I swear it. Now I need to ask you something. Will you help me out? I sent you one in the comment hall. Oh, I'm gonna look. Ah, I see. I understand. Sure, what do you want to know? Well, first of all, thank you for calming down. Next, I want you to tell me about your kidnapping. I need you to be as detailed as possible, Eustace. Tell me everything you remember seeing and hearing. Who were you kidnapped by? Do you have any idea who your kidnappers might have been? Ellingwood doesn't in fact pierce his wife in 2 ways. Yes, sad. No, of course I don't. If I did, I'd have told you already. I'll make it clear if I'm going to pursue this line of questioning any further. I should try another tack for now. Why would somebody kidnap you only to take you back to your own home? Don't you think I want to know that too? I'm the victim here. What are you asking me for? How am I supposed to know? Let's hear him out. They locked me up in that box. They locked me up in here. I'm so scared. So scared. also ask you to lap dance on the first date because he's a Chad? Wow. Oh, wow.
Do you happen to overhear anything your kidnappers might have said?
I think one said if you want to blame somebody, blame the guy who owns this house.
The owner Excelsius winner? The owner of this house. This is your father, isn't it?
It is? I guess it is, huh? Oh, I get it. The kidnappers were people who hit my dad.
That's not it, at least not based on what else we know about the situation. There was some kind of link between the kidnappers and Winner Senior that could be a clue. Let's see. Do you have any idea why somebody might have wanted to kidnap you?
What do you mean? Why does everybody kidnap anybody? For a ransom, right? Who threw tomatoes?
I'll need a clue if I'm going to pursue this line of questioning any further. Try another attack for now.
I mean, he's not trying to hit himself. It's an accident.
And you deploy my clue. Your captor wanted you to easily attack, and were you more convenient? And what could be more convenient than one's own home? I hate to break it for you, Eustace, but the kidnapping was ordered by your father.
What? You don't think he wanted me out of the way? That he was going to?
I'm gonna bide my time here.
Why are you ignoring me? Is this some game of yours? Are you trying to make me feel even worse?
Oh, calm down, please. It seems I've chosen the wrong moment to stay quiet.
I hate your bigotry, Eustace. Go so hard. I think that like Edgeworth struggling to understand how Eustace works is such an autism moment.
Of course he wasn't. Gail can't console a crying child. I really can't. What good would it have done to him? His own son did in the family garage. He would instantly became the prime suspect.
You're right. Okay, so why did he have me kidnapped?
Well, it wouldn't have been for a ransom, not his own son. That wouldn't make sense. So his motive for kidnapping must have been something else. This could be an important clue. Now we want to go here. Do you have any idea why somebody might want to kidnap you?
What do you mean? Why does anybody kidnap?
Why would anybody kidnap their own child if they were planning on demanding a ransom?
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Did anything odd happen during the kidnapping?
No, I just answered their stupid questions and then they grabbed me.
What did they ask you?
The question. What did they ask you? Stop blaring at me like that! What was it again? Oh yeah, they asked me if I knew Gavel.
Of course, things are starting to fall into place now. Kidnapping is when you use a kid as to make a stone tool. Your father, his goal wasn't to kidnap you. He was out to kidnap Judge Gavel's son, Sean Fenn, because he wanted to force her owner into declaring Warden Lagarde not guilty.
Wait, Gavel has a son? It was also Lagarde wouldn't be found not guilty?
I think you were mistaken for Sean, and that's why you were kidnapped.
What? You mean I went through that by mistake?
Wait, that kind of makes sense. Yeah, that would explain the part where... Huh? Where what? Have you remembered something?
No, it's nothing. It's nothing. I'm nothing. I'm useless. Meaningless. Just go. Just leave me alone.
This isn't good. I think I pushed him too as far as he could reasonably be pushed. I have to calm him down and get him to tell you what he just remembered.
I like how the endgame theme only plays with Eustace and with Excelsius.
Judging by his fragile demeanor, I'd say he's still something considered. I need to help him get back on his feet. You remember something just now. What was it?
I didn't remember anything. All I remember is him. it. You mean your father? No, I didn't mean to bring him up. I'm nothing compared to him. I never made prosecutor if he didn't help me. I've been wanting to ask about that for some time. Why did you become prosecutor? What do you mean? You think it too, don't you? Well, I wasn't meant to be one? That I'm not good enough? Kidnapping is when you make a kid sleep. I don't have any good retorts. Let him talk. Say something, will you? You chose this path. Why? You must have a reason. It's not like that. There's no reason behind this. There's no big reason behind it all. The reason is stupid and dumb and not important. Let it out. Like I said, it's stupid. It probably doesn't mean much to anybody except me. I know Eustace was behind the whole thing. He's not. I'd often felt much the same about my own reasons to becoming a prosecutor. Really? You have... But you're a real one! A good one! A success... My dad, the chairman of the committee, said so. You wanted your father's approval. I can well understand that. Dost thou desire the power? You can? I thought I became the prosecutor out there. He'd finally accept me for who I am. I just wanted to not be useless. And yet you were called Eustace, which sounds like useless. This is why I defend this localization choice. It's a less cute name, but it works for the character. You're not covering for your father in any way, are you? No, I wouldn't cover for him ever again. I mean, why would I after what he's done? You have a strong desire to be used to him, so he approved you. His stripper name? No. Eustace. Is that fair to say? Bided my time. Why can't I be? Just once in my stupid life! Why can't I make it better? Why can't I clean his name? It's clear his name. It is impossible to clean his name, Eustace, but you can clear one. I never knew that. In your father's case, though, it's going to be hard. His crimes continue as your kidnapping shows. Knowing that, you still think you can help him. But what else do I have? What else am I supposed to do? Why don't you be the better man and rise up with the father who made a fool of you? Stare him straight in the eyes and stop him from committing any more crimes. Oh, that's a good counter from Edgeworth. Hey, you're right. I'll prove him wrong about me. I'll prove him wrong about everything. That seems to have calmed him down again. Now I just need to get him to tell me what happened to the evidence. I'm not saying that. I'm not reading that joke out loud. Let's see if I can give him let's see if I can't give him the courage he'll need to stand up. If I can give him the courage he'll need to stand up for his father. What's the connection between your father and Warden Lord? Sorry, I don't know much about that. You can't think of anything. Even the smallest morsel would be a valuable clue. Oh, I think maybe they worked together once and... And? What is it? What else have you remembered? She got the job at a prison because my dad recommended her. No, you. Interesting. And did he have any particular reason to recommend her? I guess he thought she was good at her job. Like me. I think they knew each other from back when he was chief prosecutor.
What was he like back then? Was he quite different at all?
Anyway, time to blast Philistine at the max value. That song slaps. You mean like Philistine from No More Heroes 2? I need to play. Yeah, I do need to play No More Heroes. That game looks awesome.
Oh, he was amazing. It wasn't a piece of evidence he didn't know or a case file he hadn't read. An intimate knowledge of cases and the evidence pertaining to them. That could be an important clue. Key pieces of evidence from the Lagarde trial failed to make it to the courtroom. As the prosecutor in charge, they were your responsibility. Did you misplace them somehow? No, that's not what happened! You haven't heard my side of the story. I thought it was putting them in the safest place there was. But, oh, what did I do? What did I do? CJ's drowning is so self-doubting. Guess I'll better send out the lifeboat and bring him in. I think I know what you thought would be the best, safest place possible.
Requiem eternal votes right through the circle. There, I actually remember the term.
Ah! He told me that I'll be safe with him. He said there was nowhere safer.
Please don't start that, we'll get claimed. Margaret is probably your favorite boss. She definitely has the best theme song, that's for sure.
Well, I'm afraid he betrayed your trust. And in the ugliest way possible. So he got rid of it? Why, Dad? What were you thinking? He wanted to mess with the trial. Your father wanted to obscure the truth in order to ensure that one of the god was declared innocent.
Yeah, his dad is the arsonist.
There's no easy way to say this, Eustace. He used you! What? Yeah! Yeah! That the chance the evidence is still in Chairman Winner's possession. We still don't know where Sean is. We need to get back out there and find him. It's all my fault. What do I do now? I can't stand by and watch him like this. He's had a brutal collision with reality he never even knew existed.
Eustace, yeah. There is definitely fan art of Sebastian the Best as a cat boy. Absolutely. I'm looking for it and I might find it. No, I have not found it. I was raising my hopes up for nothing. Now I'm gonna Google it.
There's no way around it. The road ahead will be a hard one. But maybe this is fate. Maybe my job is to point him in the right direction. You continue to work. You need to continue working as a prosecutor, Eustace. I don't even want to think about that yet, after all. I only ever became one because of my dad. I probably shouldn't even think about carrying on, should I? Only you can answer that. The only person who can answer that question is you. Yeah! Only you can decide what path you choose to walk. And I don't want to stop being a prosecutor. If I give up now, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. I just know it. So he intends to see this through. I'll bear that in mind. Do you mean to be like your father? To continue to ignore the truth? Come on, give me a break, will you? Can't the guy get a glass of human kindness when he needs one? Don't you mean the milk of human kindness? Are you talking about the milk of human kindness? I'm afraid that's not quite the phrase how the phrase is used.
What is milk of human kindness? Yeah, it is. I think that like what makes No More Heroes interesting, like from what the glimpses I saw of them, is mostly that like it has a lot of self-awareness. definition of human kindness is kind feelings towards other people. Huh, I see. It's also from Fallout. Listen, talking with you like this, it's helpful for me too. There was a time where there were truths I didn't want to face to either. But a good friend told me that out of my ways. That's nice, but I don't have anybody like that. I could be that person for you. If you muster the courage to try and find your feet again, I'd be very happy to help. When someone grabs a very big... I'm not reading that out loud. Boo. You would? But only if you really need to try. I don't want to be like my dad. You want to be better than him, don't you? Yes, Eustace, I see it now. He's told me that he wishes to be better than his father, that he wishes to remain a prosecutor. I take that to mean he wants to be a different kind of prosecutor than his father. That's the first important decision he's ever made for himself, and tells us where he means to go next. So, what now, Eustace? Well, first I'm going to give this stupid jacket back. I don't deserve to wear it. My dad always said that clothes make you a man, but I'm no man. It's clothes make the man. It's clothes make the man, Eustace. I like how correct... I like how part of this mind chess is also correcting Eustace's phrases. It is? Thanks, Edgeworth. I'm learning a lot for you today. Oh, that's cute. Kingsman is cool. That's good to hear. Now about the jacket. Why don't we make you into a prosecutor worthy of it? Alright, let's do it! Let's make it so nobody ever makes fun of me again! I'm not going to bide my time. I'm not gonna say any of that, that's too mean. But how? How do I get there? Tell me, what do I need to do? I just don't know, I don't know! Let me remember his own words from a few minutes ago. The decision is made. It will be a good guide for what he should do next. You want to remain a prosecutor, but walk a different path from your father, correct? It won't be easy, but the path you have chosen is that of the true prosecutor. And now that you have chosen it, when the time comes, you'll know exactly what to do. You're lucky. I myself still haven't quite decided what to do with my life. But you have, and it's the choice you made all on your own. He'll raise you like if you... Oh, that's nice. Now all you have to do is believe in yourself. And in the path you've chosen. Mistaken for Sean and kidnapped by his own father's underlings. And losing his belief in himself as a prosecutor after his father showed his evidence. He's been through so much in the span of a single day. More than I can ever imagine. I'm not reading the milk discussion. Well, it took a little longer than I thought it would, but that's checkmate. No! It's fine, Hale. I promise you can read that one. I'm not.
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen him move so fast.
He's particularly speedy when it comes to running away from things, it seems. April 6th, or 1:15 p.m., the big building. Plaza. We don't have much time left. I think we better check in with Fender. We want an update of what we discovered. And we need to know what's going on over at the courthouse.
But Eustace ran off, right? Isn't he supposed to be the prosecutor in charge?
We're just updating Fender. Nothing would change. This could continue for the prosecution. Shakespeare is a horny mofo. Yeah, he is a horny mofo. That's known.
Okay. Is that really alright, though?
It's going to have to be. Like you say, Eustace ran off. Look, I hate to be a stickler for the details, but let's go over this just one more time, shall we? No murder weapon means no conclusive proof, means no conviction. And that's all there is to it.
Objection! That makes no sense! The lack of murder weapon doesn't prove your client's innocence. Don't make me come over there and whip it into you. Gah! Andy, darling, how long is this going to take? It's almost as if you're trying to drag this out for as long as possible.
Sorry, Peeps. It's our friend the prosecutor over there. She's stubborn as a freaking mule. Was he, or did he just know his audience and vote for their taste? No, it was completely unnecessary in context.
Then give me a satisfactory explanation. Or I'll just have to keep whipping you until you can.
Seriously? I've always spoken more licks than I've had birthdays. Come on, Miles. What's taking you so long? I'm happy to buy you some time and all, but I'm taking a beating here. Oops, sorry, G. This one's important. Mind if I take it? Fine. Finta. Malzarino! Boy, am I ever glad to hear your voice. How are things on your end? By the way, did he write for himself or the audience? That's silly. Who would write something that they would not enjoy? Most humor is unnecessary in context. We found Eustace. Sweet! And the knife and the chisel? Unfortunately, they entrusted both of these to his father's care. Which means that Chairman Winner is the only person who knows where they are. Chairman Winner? Why would he? We're not quite sure about the specifics just yet. But we do know that Chairman Winner and Walter Lagarde have some sort of connection they'd rather others didn't know about. Gotcha. Alright, I guess the next move will be to get Excelsior's Winner on the stand. Best to hear the deets from the proverbial horse's mouth, right? I'll keep looking for the missing evidence, and for Sean. Well, shake a leg, will you, big guy? Can't keep this one on for going for the judges much longer. We're Nat's whisker from a verdict here. Understood. I wonder how long Judge Gavale's nerve can hold. This can't be easy for her. We need to hurry. It's a job, sucker. I just had a great interview with you recently about how he still makes trash rolls even if he doesn't enjoy it. Oh, that looks interesting. How are things going over at the courtroom of doom? They're going to call Chairman Winner to the stand. Who knows how that will go for them.
Yeah, he's already stopped to evidence stealing and kidnapping. What else is he capable of?
Probably perjury. Exactly. Perhaps we should look over any evidence we've relating to him just in case it might help.
Good idea! Right, leave it to me. Presenting a hot new piece of evidence, fresh from the evidence oven.
The gloves we found in his garage. Yeah, I was thinking about those. Anything else?
What about the case found from the I-7 incident? Chairman Winner was involved in that, right?
Yes, he helped suppress the evidence. Probably a good idea to have notes on hand. So is this the girl that got beat up back in the day? What girl are we talking about? Yeah, that's Kay. She was amnesia. She fell down and got bandages. Excellent. Do you have anything else?
We sure do. Last but far from least, there's this.
You got the girl suit. Okay. I asked for evidence related to Chairman Winner. Can you please try and take this seriously?
Says the guy who spends his life presenting people with evidence that has nothing to do with anything.
Ooh, burn. Yeah. She looks so much better now. I would believe it's all happening in a day. That case took like 2 days, I think. That's different. Wait, that's Eustace.
Huh? What? Hey, what's he doing? What are you doing here?
Whoa!
Rude. He totally ignored me.
I have been lied to. No, you haven't. You just haven't been paying attention. What was he doing in the big building, I wonder?
Let's go inside and see if we can figure out what he was up to.
Yes, good idea. Huh? The hatch is wide open.
Maybe Eustace opened it.
Did Eustace really calm down here?
Mr. Edgeworth, look! The safe, it's open!
I guess maybe he did come down here. We better take a closer look. Let's see. And Kay only regained her memory the last day.
There's some stuff left in the safe.
I think we better take a look at it, don't you? The owner will just have to forgive our prying. It's a document of some kind.
Let's see, yeah. A document, and there's a photo attached too.
This picture it's of...
Whoa, that's Mr. Knight, right?
The name's Bronco Knight. I'm the president's personal bodyguard. Oh, that was a Severance reference. Big fan of that show.
Why is there a picture of him in there? And what's this paperwork about?
I'm not sure. Let's take a closer look. You were right, darling. There's some sort of connection between Knight and Canis. As you know, we've been trying to find out who Canis played his silly correspondence chess games with. Well, now we know. I'll be pulling Knight into my office for a thorough grilling tomorrow. And I'll make that worm admit he's Canis's lackey, and that it's even if it's the last thing I do. No, Hale, you misunderstand. OMG, what was... What did I misunderstand? So you do your thing, too, and retrieve the package we laid to rest 12 years ago. I'm sure it's still right in front of the planter where we left it. It seems to be some sort of report on Knight.
Yeah, it must be from right around the time he was killed.
We know that Knight was killed while being interrogated in prisoner Walden's office. I think we can safely assume this is a document that was written by Vicky Lagarde, don't you? I was asking her if forgetting was a Severin reference. Ah, it is! Yeah, if you squint it is.
I'd say so.
But who was it written for?
Oh, I guess whoever owns the safe?
And I'd say that's likely to be the auctioneer. Excelsius Luna himself. Interesting, Bronco has a revolver, of course. One, it's Japan, so they probably don't have US gun culture. Two, he's a cowboy, but LA was supposedly takes place. It's actually a massive firefight took place in the... Oh, that's interesting. I don't know.
Proof that they probably did know each other.
Indeed. Not only that, proves another connection.
Huh?
Lagarde and Winner were trying to flush out Mr. Canis's henchmen.
Oh, you mean Body Dharma Canis, right? The assassin guy with the soft spot for dogs.
Yes, something links the three of them. Something they don't want anybody to know.
What?
I don't know yet, but I suspect it has something to do with this case.
Wait, there's something else here that we've seen before.
Huh? There's something on his finger.
Let's take a look, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a ring, and an expensive-looking one at that.
Is her neck so long? I think it's pretty fine. Yeah, Knight has been murdered like 3 cases ago. Keep up. Don't even think about it, Kay.
What? I didn't say anything.
Well, Mr. Knight. Your chess set and your ring are here too. All your possessions in one place.
So basically, the safe was full of evidence from the murder at the prison?
It would seem so.
Which means the missing knife and chisel might be here too. Knife, chisel. No dice. There's nothing there apart from Mr. Knight's stuff.
It was the deadliest shootout in FBI history with over 140 shots fired and led 4 people being dead by the span of 5 minutes. Led to a lot of discussion on round types and gauges. Crazy! Really, curses. Knight, maybe dead. Curse you, Edgeworth! Our game isn't over yet! But he left unfinished business behind him. I think we need to find out what it was. Let's go upstairs. Could I interest you too in some cotton candy, perhaps? I wonder who is coming to help us, Oh my gosh, it's him! I have ice cream too, but I recall correctly, weren't much of a fan. It's our boy Shelly! The coolest assassin and ace attorney. You. The killer! It's wonderful to see you looking so well, Mr. Edgeworth. What are you doing here? It's just as I said. I'm selling cotton candy. May I really not interest you in some parting clouds, it's called. Very apt. Sweeter than death itself, and so delicious you'll feel like you're parting the clouds en route to heaven. He's the last person on earth I'd accept candy from. I was hoping to ask you about my little message. Did you manage to figure it out yet? Congratulations on another case solved. But I can't really say it's been fully resolved, can you? Holy shit. Yeah, he is split in half. Have you been watching us this whole time? Watching you? No, I prefer to think I've been watching over you. The stand here really is the most marvelous little vantage point. How are the two things any different? And what does he want with us? The president's murder. Was that you? Oh no, my contract elapsed a little while ago. He was rather famous among us assassins, you know. A man and no one could kill, notoriously stubborn. Despite multiple attempts over the years. And it wasn't just his brawn that kept him safe. It was his bodyguards, body doubles, you name it. What if cops only use muzzle-loaded guns like in this Coliseum? Some countries do, huh? It certainly wasn't his brawn that kept him safe. Sadly, this time, his bodyguards were nowhere to be found.
And after Mr. Rook died to save him too.
Like I said, it wasn't me. I do not kill without good reason. Which is something else I have to be grateful to Mr. Rook for. Thanks to him, I avoided killing someone entirely unworthy of my attention. Thanks to...
What does that mean?
The person who hired me deliberately misled me to the identity of my target. A betrayal of trust, which I won't soon forgive them. I really like how he stays stoic, but whenever he holds inanimate objects, they emote for him. So nice. That is why I'm currently doing all I can to track them down. And you know what I think? I think you and I are looking for the same person. Is he talking about whoever it was that killed the president? And who is this person, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, come now, I can't tell you that. It's against the rules. Revealing the identity of a client is out of the question. Huh, interesting. I'd hardly stay in business long if people couldn't trust me now, could I? But that doesn't mean there is anything to stop me from catching up with them in my free time.
What are you going to do when you find them?
Why, dish out a little justice for the betrayal I suffered, of course.
What? Are you saying... What's going to happen to them?
What is your bunny doing? I think you can imagine. Well, this hasn't exactly been a pleasant catch-up. Oh, but I shouldn't leave you completely in the dark. There's something you ought to know. Our mutual friend, Obedidana Canis, has escaped 3 days ago. Oh, fuck! What? That's scary as fuck. That's really fucking scary if you ask me. 3 nights ago, to be precise. His cell was suddenly simply empty. He sometimes... I don't know, he's vibrating his hind legs. It's weird. He sometimes does it... He's talking about bunnies. He's bunny. Almost as if he knew I was coming to pay him a visit. Wait, the killer went to visit Kanice in prison. Does that mean he's the person the killer is looking for? Now, I'd better not take up any more of your time. We'll be seeing another one soon, I'm sure. Let's both keep up the good work, shall we? We'll keep up our target to the ground in the end. Oh, Iba, the hamster. Yeah, I know. First the killer, now Kanice. 2 assassins on the loose. Huh? That sound.
Mr. Edgeworth, it's just Gavel's cell phone.
Oh my god, she's such a bookie for her son. It's adorable. Could it be Sean?
How's it going? How's it going, Miles?
Whoever it is using a voice changer. Who is this?
It's your friend, the Red Raincoat, of course.
Red Raincoat. You're the one who abducted Kay.
Bingo. Well figured out, Mr. Genius Prosecutor.
I can't hear Mr. Edgeworth.
Yeah, it is adorable. Sorry, where's the speaker phone button?
I was as surprised as anybody when she lost her memory like that. Talk about a curveball.
Hey, I'm standing right here, you know.
But never mind all that. It's called talk. I called to talk about something else. Yeah, it's something I need to tell you. Truth is, I was the one who made Big Bad Chairman Winner kill little Miss Rosie Ringer.
What? This must be the person the killer was talking about.
I also called to say thank you.
I neither want nor need your thanks.
Sure, but you deserve them anyway. Guess the penny didn't drop yet, huh? You're right. I abducted Kay, as he put it. But why would I do that?
The one who masterminds the game, yes.
That's right. Because I needed you to help me to make sure that Winner got caught.
No.
If Kay was a suspect, you'd have to look into it. And if you looked into it, you would have to be sure to unmask Kay anyway. After all, you're a genius, right?
He's pushing down edible poops. Wait, do rabbits eat their own shit? I'm not going to elaborate on that, on what Gamer Force said. Yeah, that's crazy. I know dogs do that.
Everything worked out exactly as I planned. Oh, but there's something else you should know. Something you didn't figure out yet.
Oh, interesting.
It wasn't Winner who kidnapped Judge Gavel's boy.
You. How do you know that?
You and the good judge are more similar than you know. I think you might be even becoming friends. After all, she visited you in a detention center, right? Seemed pretty pally to me.
Hamsters can explode if they drink vinegar. Hamsters can die in the fucking wildest ways possible. Trust me, I know. How could they possibly know about that? She didn't even use her real name when she visited. She pretended to be Detective Gumshoe.
Anyway, you wanna know how I know about the kidnapping? That's one nice and simple at least. Because sweet innocent little Sean is here with me right now.
What? No!
Ooh, sounds like this one was a real surprise. Oh, if only I could see your faces. Well, Kay, what do you say? Why don't you come stealing back, just like you said you would? You wouldn't want the amazing Edgar Ross's first commission to be a failure, would you?
They even know about that! How could they possibly know so much?
Oh, don't get the wrong idea about your old Excelsius, by the way. But the winner is still a villain through and through. You wanted to kidnap Sean. I just got there first.
So there were 2 kidnapping plots.
Ooh, what a bunch of clowns. These goons kidnapped his own son by mistake.
Is Sean really there with you? Prove it! Put him on the phone!
Oh, he's here, but I'm afraid I can't do that. He's sleeping. So sweet.
Then why should we believe you? You might not be the kidnapper after all.
Look, if you don't want to believe me, that's up to you.
What do you want? What's the end game here? Are you trying to get Legato acquitted?
Nope. I couldn't care less of what happens whether they found her guilty or not.
So whoever it is, they're not after the same thing as Chairman Winner.
My ending is going to have to stay secret for now. Alright, nice talking to you. You kids have fun, okay?
Don't think for 1 second you get away with this.
Oh, don't worry. I'm counting on you to at least try to track me down. That'll be half the fun. Not that I rate your chances of bringing me to justice very highly.
What? That's fucked up!
Who was that?
Man, doing the voice modifier was kind of exhausting. I've been listening to the No More Heroes soundtrack in the background and got it. Yeah, the bangers in the series are great. I mostly know like the soundtrack from the original game, but it's all good. Masafumi Takeda did like this soundtrack before Danganronpa, and it's just such a unique soundtrack.
What? So we really have nothing to go on? That's not fair! They sure know a whole lot about us!
Indeed they did. You're right. It was uncanny how much they seemed to know. How is it possible they knew they were party so much had happened in private? Oh, Plunder for Breakfast is great. It's one of my favorites. We need to figure it out now. Where are they getting their information? Where are they getting the information from? Let's consider this carefully. What were the things they knew?
You and the good judge were more similar than you know. I think you might even be becoming friends.
Yeah, that's Ibis right now. He's eating breakfast.
After all, she visited you at a detention center, right? Seems pretty pallid to me. You wouldn't want the amazing Edagarassi's first commission to be a failure, would you?
Okay, cool.
Did he even know about that?
Ooh, sounds like that one was a real surprise. Oh, if only I could see your faces.
That's it. Based on the specifics they mentioned, there's only one possible answer. I've got it, Kay. I know how they knew.
Huh? Really?
Whoever it was, they were listening in on us? They must have been able to hear us somehow. It's the only possible answer.
What? Like, how they eavesdropped on us? They were eavesdropping on us?
Think about what the kidnappers said.
Oh, sounds like that was a real surprise. Oh, if only I could see your faces.
If only I could see your faces. That means they couldn't. So they were filming or following. So they weren't filming or following us.
Okay, so they hid a bug somewhere? Let me take a look at the stuff in my bag.
Where could they have concealed it? We need to go back into what they said again. Yes, they said something about how something they shouldn't have. Jitkavel is impromptu visit in our conversation with the visitor's room. Judge Gavel!
Please, Mr. Edgeworth. Take a seat.
What evidence did I have on my person at that point? The bug must have been hidden here.
Take that!
I think it's on the badge. Okay, can I take a closer look at your badge? I love how Soda... I still love him jumping off the roof into his sliding pose when Nintendo Switch reveal. Oh my god, that's so based of him. Such a wild man.
That's a Garasu pin? No, it's mine!
What?
Seriously, Mr. Edgeworth, sure you're a Great Thief's assistant now, but that doesn't mean you get to wear the pin right away. You have to earn it.
I don't want to wear it. I want to check it for bugs.
Huh? This whole thing?
Let's take a look, shall we? Oh, I wonder where it is. Oh my god, it has a secret compartment? It's crazy.
Whoa!
So I was right. Oh my god, now it has stinky tomatoes inside. You need to wash those off. Oh, Bale.
How do you know?
Whoever it is that we're dealing with, they came into close contact with you recently.
When they knocked me unconscious, you mean?
Precisely. Which made me think how the bug must be in one of your possessions. Ibis got up, yay! They also overheard my conversation with Judge Gavel when she visited me. Something that would have been impossible if I didn't have the bug on me in person at that time.
I get it. So you thought back to what they let you keep hold of when they locked you up.
Yes. All the case evidence I was carrying has been confiscated. Meaning the only thing it could possibly have been was your pin.
So they were listening to us the whole time? They heard everything we said?
I suspect so. Everything to do with this case and more.
Wait, they're probably listening to what we're saying right now.
They may well be, yes.
Hey, jerkface!
Kay!
Eavesdropping coward! Why don't you come out and show yourself?
Huh? What was that sound?
Ow, 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 ouch, dang it!
Huh?
Oh, look, it's Stabby! Y'all sure know how to surprise a girl. Y'all gotta shout out loud the word of warning? Let me just jump out. Let me jump halfway out of my skin!
Oh, so he is eating shit. Amazing.
What's got you so ordinary anyhow? Get a load of this. Seriously, it'll make your blood boil. It will, huh? I'm all ears.
I wonder if we might be better if keeping out ourselves, Kay. Assuming we don't want to be all over the front page of tomorrow's paper, that is.
Thanks! Nearly walked right into that. Oh, come on. Y'all are no fun at all. I was counting on you opening up and spilling the beans all over the plaza.
I better switch up the bug before I forget.
So, did y'all find that their kidnapper kitty?
Speaking of which, Charlie you saw being taken away. Was it the boy in this photograph?
Huh? No, that ain't him. The kid I saw looked dumber and mud, even if he did have some fancy school uniform. No prize for guessing who she means.
Huh, so Miss Lloyd managed to confuse matters once again. I think we better take another look around. Back to square one. Hopefully we'll turn some new information soon. There are only 20 minutes left until 2. How are we gonna make it in time?
Wait, Mr. Edgeworth, I just had a thought. It's about the phone call. There was a weird noise in the background, right?
There was. Don't you think for a second you get away with this?
Oh, don't worry. I'm counting on you to at least try to track me down. That'll be half the fun. Not that I rate your chances of bringing me to justice particularly highly.
Wait, she's right. We heard a loud bang at the end. Wait, does that mean to spill beans over a possum? Spill beans means to tell the truth. To confess. Could that provide a hint for the kidnapper's location? Why the possum? I don't know. Why not? That's my theory.
Loud bang, you say? I see.
Gah, will you stop eavesdropping?
Boy, you never get any cuddlier, do ya, Ruffles?
I guess I'll need to speak with Miss Lloyd too, as much as I don't want to. Oh my gosh! Gumshoe, what are you doing in the baby girl position? Also, before we do the investigation, I actually want to get something. I actually want to go hydrate. So, I'll be back in a few minutes. I hate this so much. Is he? Yeah, I'll be back in a bit. You guys heard me. I was just mumbling, and I'm back. I have in fact returned. Welcome back. Bale, what exactly were you trying to do? Now I can banish her again? Why me? I don't want to be banished. Anyways, let's investigate. Seems like we have some... We heard about loud noises, and we have 20 minutes to find a kid. Let's see what Tabby has to say to us. I have so many points I can make you to hydrate. Make you hydrate to death. Joke's on you, I brought a drink with me. I dare you to do that.
How about that? A little help from little old me.
Posture then. I can still play the game while standing. Fuck you.
Closer? Sure. If by closer you mean we wound up going after the completely wrong kidnap victim, League.
Are you gonna make me play League on stream? Are you really gonna make me play like League on stream? 3 times? Are you gonna do this? Are we gonna stop the game so you'll make me play League on stream? Orchid will be disappointed that it's him and that it's not him doing it, just so you know. You know. Coward. She must have barely looked at the photo at all.
Oh, really? And here I thought I'd given y'all the tip of the century. My bad.
It's not your fault, it's ours for putting our trust in unreliable sources. We'll just have to learn not to do that again. I mean, it wasn't all for naught. You helped Eustace. You gave him therapy. Why would I do that? I have no interest in watching you play League. It might be funny. It might be funny.
Hey, that ain't nice. I don't gotta give y'all no tips at all, you know? And I won't. None if you're gonna be like that. Alright, fine. Maybe just this one. But only cause I got a real scoop for y'all this time.
Can I pay the points when Orchid gets here just so you can open the game and close the launcher? Oh shit, I forgot to cover the animation. Fuck. You guys didn't see anything for like a hot minute. Sorry. It's fine. No need to apologize. Read a scoop, huh? I guess this should be good. What is your scoop, lady? Fine, I'm not expecting much, but you got to be my attention. What is this scooper use?
Proof that's what. Proof that Torosaurus really is real.
Alright, okay, we're leaving.
Wait! I'm lying, I swear! Sure, sure it's hard to believe, but it's true.
The fact her headphones are wrapped around her backpack strap gives me anxiety. Yes, why does she do this to herself? We don't have time for this, but we also don't have much else going on, I suppose. We have like 20 minutes to find a missing child. Proof? What kind of proof? Did you capture something on your tape recorder, perhaps? Oh, you're good, Ruffles.
Sharper than a gosh dang tack. I captured the sound of the big old beastie. Breathing in fire is what I captured.
I like how Tabby captures sound and Lotta captures photos. It makes them slightly unique carbon copies of each other, you know? I just moved my teacup to one of my coasters that I bought. You know, we were talking about like Studio Ghibli and like how the Ghibli AI art is just like just a load of garbage. So like a few months ago when I attended Icon, I actually bought like a set of coasters of Studio Ghibli themed coasters, and it was unofficial obviously, but like someone did like wood burning of Yubaba from Spirited Away and the suit sprites. And it's one of my favorite things that I own. Like whenever I go to my table and I see that it's there, it just makes me really glad. I think Tabby's more interesting in design than writing personality. Yeah, pretty much. Any Howl? I think they had Howl, but it's been a while. Maybe they had Calcifer. Like they mostly focused on the mascots, but like I know we're in the middle of like Ace Attorney, but I actually want to go on a tangent about Spirited Away. Yubaba is one of my favorite characters of all time. I really like her. Like, I really love the energy that she's giving all the time. She's so crusty and mean and like strict, and like I remember like it just makes me like she just makes me happy like when I think of her. I probably would have been scared shitless of her when I was a child, but I actually ended up like the first time I watched Spirited Away was when I was like 12, and I actually watched a bit of Howl's Moving Castle when I was 6, and and then I stopped because the scene where the Wicked Witch of the East turns Sophie into an old woman really scared the shit out of me. Like, I was so fucking terrified. I was hoping for something a little better than that. How is your favorite Ghibli? That's valid.
Hey, don't make that face, dang it! I ain't lying. Listen to yourself and tell me what it ain't true.
Like, I genuinely don't think there is a Ghibli film. Like, if someone says, "Oh, that's my favorite Ghibli film," I think that's a valid point. I think like any Ghibli is a good choice. Even Boy and the Heron, which is a film I have a lot of problems with. I think like if someone goes and tells you, "Oh, that's my favorite Studio Ghibli film," then I can squint and see why they might like it. I think it's the most Miyazaki film, for better or for worse. The long, quiet, and the shifting sound are just Howl and Sophie proving wrong. Oh, that's so true. That's Slay the Princess, by the way, for those who do not know.
Listen for yourself and tell me it ain't true. Alright, ready? It's fire breathing time, dang nabbit! Oh, there. Well? Kinda hard to tell over the shouting, but it could have been something breathing fire, maybe?
And tell me, Miss Lord, did you see this fire breathing something with your own eyes?
Well, not exactly with my eyes as such.
Also, you were saying like Tabby's design was more interesting. I think that like part of the reason why is because Tabby was designed for DS and Lotta was designed for like the GBA. They had more pixels to work with back then, like in the DS.
Being as how I wasn't precisely close when it happened.
Surely the real Torosaurus would be pretty hard to miss, no matter how far you were when standing.
Well, Steve, I was just far away, but also recording via what you might call non-standard means.
Would you mind explaining what you mean by that?
Yeah, I really dug myself into a hole here, huh?
What does the non-standard mean?
See, I might have coulda rigged me a little wireless intercept hopping to do a little scoop detecting. That's so sad. Poor insect.
Not an insect, Kay, an intercept. She was listening out to radio signals. It would have allowed her to listen to any nearby transmissions. A thesis. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. If I squint, I see it. If I squint, I see it. It's really nice. You know, maybe I should play Slay the Princess for Halloween. Or some shit like that. That could be a fun Halloween game. Or like a fun October game.
Me and the chief could have been down here on the big building sniffing around these last couple of days.
By the way, Guillermoport's thesis was an image of Crow, Howl, and Sophie. Like Bird Howl and Sophie, and then the prince, and then the shifting mountain along quiet. Which would mean that you've been listening on all the radio signals in the area too.
Sure have!
Bitches love black feathery monster X beautiful woman with a brain cell. It's me, I'm bitches, yeah. And the narrator is like this weird third wheel.
Sure have, which is how I wound up hearing the most thunderous ear-spitting noise you've ever did hear. The pounding of my feet, the electricity in the air, that was it! Torosaurus at last!
You made up everything
except a roaring sound, didn't you?
The narrator is Calcifer. Oh, yeah, exactly. My favorite thing about Slay the Princess is that it's such a small game. They literally have 2 actors for all the for all the characters. It's super impressive. True. Play it on Valentine's. Yeah, but playing it on Valentine's is actually a good idea, to be honest. It is a love story. It's true. Long and short of it is that you didn't actually see anything, correct?
Hey, I don't need to see things. I'm alright, are you here? Anyhow, I kept listening till down the line comes. Your pal there's voice hollering fit to beat me to the band, to beat the band. Eavesdropping coward, why did you come out and show yourself?
And that's why she tripped. I care them so much, though. Yeah, that's fair. Apologies for that. I'm sure Kay didn't mean to bowl you over with a little outburst. I assumed it was shocking as it was because you didn't hear it directly. It came through to your headphones while you were listening to the signal with from the bug, didn't it?
What? Are you saying she planted it? Hey, come on now. I know it. I ain't into no bugging. Just a little lighthearted intercepting is all.
Would you mind if we borrowed the tape of what you recorded, Miss Lloyd?
Yeah, do what you dang well please.
Okay. Oh,
Mr. Edgeworth!
Mr. Saint, Miss Berry. Something romanticized the personification of humanity's 2 biggest fears. Everything and nothing. How's the search going? Did you find him?
Not yet. Poor Sean. Sean? Oh, nothing. Just a slip of the tongue.
I guess they still don't know about the kidnapping. We did manage to find Eustace, yes.
You did? That's great.
Thank you so much. Now maybe they won't arrest me again. actually want to talk with Gumshoe first. Why are you in the pegging position?
Stop, Gummy! Why are you running away from us?
Detective Gumshoe, when you gave up your badge, sir, I didn't know what to do with myself. You stay right where you are, Detective. So I thought... Please assume position. If you weren't gonna be a prosecutor anymore, maybe I shouldn't be a detective either. But I was wrong. Even if you're an lawyer, I'll always be a detective. My job will always be to investigate crimes. And us detectives don't just investigate when prosecutors ask us to. We have to be able to look into stuff ourselves too. I can't believe he had an entire story arc off screen.
Is that what you were doing just now?
And back then too.
You should thank your former subordinate for what I'm about to share. In his desperation to help Kay Faraday, he gave me a valuable piece of information.
Detective Gumshoe did that?
So Rosie Ringer's autopsy report.
When I went down to the detention center to see how Kay was doing, when you get to my level, you don't uncover the truth. You make it, little by little. Kay Faraday, murderer. That's the truth. The truth I created. Go. Yes, my boy. That's what I like to see. You've heard that? Yeah, so I went back and looked over the evidence. Dug out a little something I thought might help.
No way, Gummy! You're the best! I'd be in prison right now if it wasn't for you.
My pleasure, kid. Good to see you got your memory back, by the way.
Thanks.
So anyway, like I said, I'm investigating stuff for myself these days, and that's that. I like how he's saying these days. It's literally been a fucking day or two. Next.
Wait, Gummy! Don't run off again! We get it. You can look into stuff by yourself now. That's great. And it helped me right when I needed it most.
Turn around, Gumshoe. But right now, we need you to work with us. I'm no longer a prosecutor, or indeed in anything, but we're investigating a case regardless. And I ask you this, not as a prosecutor, but as a friend. Detective Gumshoe, will you help us? We're friends? Aw, stop it, sir. You're killing me here.
Come on, Gummy.
All right, I'll do it. Just stop bowing here and being nice to me, okay? It's weird.
Gummy!
Thank you, Detective.
So,
what do you need? What have you been up to, buddy? Can you tell us what you discovered in the course of investigations, Detective? Yes, sir. Sure I can. All right. So I got 3 big things to tell you. Here goes. Number 1, I've got some results for you when you forensics looked at case clothes. Found traces of what looked to be a powerful sedative. Brand was 3 C's. And yes, that's what she was drugged with at Gold Lake. Before she was taken to the roof of the big building. Sure seems that way. Now for number 2. I got a hold of the footage from that security camera in front of the big building elevator. The camera that captured President Wong and Judge Gavelle that night. The elevator is usually the only way of getting up into the floor, right? Correct? Therefore, anyone using it should have been caught on camera. That's right. So winding your tape back for 2 nights ago, we should have been able to see Kay being carried up there while she was out.
and did you spot me, Gummy?
I watched it all on fast forward. Everything from 2 days ago till the end. Yes, and? Nothing. No sign of Kay anywhere. I thought it was too good to be true. So how did the kidnapper get up in here? think we'll need to look into that a little more detail. And the last item on your list? Yes, sir, this is the big one. The third thing I have to tell you is... It's great to be working with you again. Oh, man. Oh, my God, you're such a doofus. I hope you guys just heard it. It's the last thing I do. And that about wraps it up. I put you through a lot, detective. But it doesn't mean I can't start going easy on you. That's the big one, as you put it. It doesn't even have anything to do with the case. I would have preferred something of practical use. No mercy, huh? Guess I shouldn't have expected any less. Thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. Man, their relationship is something else. The boy has been kidnapped. We need your help to find him. Kidnapped? Yes, his name is Sean Fenn. Oh wait, the kid with the horns? Well, you know him. I saw him earlier today. You mean this morning? Yeah, he got off to that bus over there, and then he walked off towards the garbage disposal area.
Where's that?
Just over there. It's where all the offices in big building put their trash before it gets taken away. Where it went after that, I couldn't tell you. I had to leave right around then. I think we better take a closer look at this garbage disposal area. Hooray! Evidence! I also want to see if they have something to tell us.
You're amazing, Mr. Edgeworth. How did you find Prosecutor Winter? With some serious investigative magic, that's how.
It was pure luck, actually, but never mind. You didn't even need our help, huh?
That's not true. Thanks so much for joining in the search. Where did you look, by the way?
Oh, this place little way called Sunshine Coliseum. Do you know it? Murder and chill with your bae/victim. Come to the cabin. I'm not gonna respond to that. Sunshine Coliseum, that's over there by the harbor. There were a bunch of people there for a big event. We thought it might be worth a look.
You mean like a festival? Ooh, that sounds fun! Wish I could have gone and checked it out.
Oh yeah, it was super fun. There were food stands and fireworks. Killing each other in the time loop can be so romantic. Ah, I see. Slay the princess.
Simeon doesn't like crowd much, but...
Hey, you don't have to tell them that.
Alright, it's decided. When this case is finally over, we're all going to the festival together.
Fireworks. It's like with the circus show. It's kind of lucky you found Prosecutor Winter so quickly. Lucky? In what way? We have to go practice soon for the show. You wouldn't have been able to help for much longer anyway. I see. I'm sorry to have kept you from your duties in the circus. Oh no, it's nothing to worry about really. We were glad to help. I'll do anything if it helps make sure they get to arrest me again. I'm not gonna say anything, but notice how he's pretty self-centered in all of this. Like, it's all about him in this area. It's like, oh, I don't want to be arrested again. Which, on one hand, understandable, but knowing what I know now, because I'm not gonna spoil. Knowing what we know, after the fact, you really helped me out by finding him. I'm so relieved.
Of course, just because they found him, it doesn't mean they'll find Word and Lagarde reference.
Mamma Mia reference. What? You mean they might still throw me back in jail? No, 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 no! I can't go back! I can't! Come on, Kay. Do you really think you want to torment the poor boy? Let's see if Regina has something to say, then we'll check the rose garden.
Me and all my friends went out looking. But he beat us into it. No fair.
With friends. I guess she means the animals. Today's first public performance of your new show, correct?
Yup, it sure is.
You know, what I like about Edgeworth is that, like, unlike Phoenix, he's pretty normal about Regina. I mean, part of it comes from the fact he's gay. But, like, the other part comes from the fact he's not a creep about her. He's not entranced.
We've practiced so hard for this one.
Wait, so Mr. Saint will be performing too?
Of course! He practiced harder than anybody. Even if he did spend the whole day saying no, no, no. Even went up in the balloon and spread the word from the sky. So you have to come and see him perform, okay? It'll mean so much to him.
On one hand, I apologize for what I sent you. On the other hand, I am not sorry. I'm a little scared to check my DMs now, but I'm gonna look. Okay, so nice fan art of a bunch of nice fan art of Slay the Princess, and it seems like there's also there's a Princess Peach reference. Nice. Dear Quiet, did not come to the cabin. We baked an absolute dog shit cake, just completely fucked up. I'm so sorry, Princess. Yeah, I'm glad for the dumping of Slay the Princess. It's a great game. Of course. Read the full post when you have the chance. Is it the dog shit cake one? I'm gonna put it so I'll look in later. I mean, it's called I Should Also Play Mario. Oh, there's a whole comic? I'd like to eat some cake. Me too. I think taking a break sounds nice. Slay her and eat your cake later. Oh, that's cute. That's really funny. There. I'm assuming we can take this case before then. It is. Did you say that you understood with the help of the animals in your search? It's a love story. You're only slaying her with your charm, nothing else.
Yup, and if it has been, Azir and Rajan, we might have found something. But Simeon, the big scaredy cat, was all no, and put a stop to that. So boring.
If it weren't for Mr. Saint, the whole town would probably be in uproar right now. Slay her with your sexy bird monster. I'm not reading that. Did he, pierce her 2 ways? Did he pierce her with his Duranda? You already did it. Fine. I read it out loud. I walked into that one.
Seeing the whole circus loose on the city would have been super fun.
I'm sorry! To you too, Mr. Edgeworth. Sorry! Why are you apologizing to me? I'm the one person who didn't say anything. Okay. Let's look at the garden.
So Sean walked off at this direction, huh?
It would seem so, yes. Perhaps we'll find some clues here to his current whereabouts. I must scour this scene to inspect anything. Oh god, milk? On the ground? Yo. Some of the vessels are sexual innuendos. Of course they are. This milk carton?
That's the same brand Sean drinks.
Something happened in here. I'm almost certain of it. Let's see. Garbage collected at 11 a.m. The trash is collected at 11 a.m. I guess that's why the enclosure is empty. There was a ton of stuff here earlier. Big stuff too.
Today must be the day they take the big stuff away.
Yeah, sure looks that way.
I'll bet their big squish machine swished it all up good to some anyhow.
We don't do that with the larger items. We just take them as they are. They do, huh? How do you know about that, sir?
Wait, Mr. Fencer's pretty keen for you to join him, right? I'll bet he sent you some kind of pamphlet on how to throw your stuff away when you move office.
Since you're being selfish. How am I being selfish? You're spookily insightful sometimes, Kay, but only sometimes. Based on what we've seen and what Detective Gumshoe told us, I think there's a strong possibility that Sean was abducted from the garbage disposal area. Read the first part of the message. A lot of the sexual endings lead to bad endings, and you're being selfish. Ah, okay. My bad. Here, I have reading comprehension now.
But why would Sean even come here in the first place?
I imagine he must have had something to dispose of.
The truck's already gone. Guess we'll never know what it was now. So they keep it locked up tight, huh?
I guess you don't want no residents disposing of their trash here. Okay. I want to try connecting these two dots. Looks like that was correct. Mr. Sage, you mentioned fireworks before. Huh? Fireworks? Yes, at the event of the Colosseum, were they setting them off during daylight hours? Oh yeah, a bunch of them went off while we were there.
What are you thinking, Mr. Edgeworth?
A loud bang we heard. What if it was firework?
Huh?
Don't think for 1 second you get away with this. Okay, we already know. I'm not gonna read it out loud again. For the bang to be clearly audible over the telephone, it must have been pretty loud.
Which means fireworks, which means the Colosseum. So the kidnapper was near there, right? But how near? If the fireworks were that loud, you could probably hear them from pretty far away.
Yes. The area we need to search would be too broad even to consider doing it ourselves. But the police were to lend a hand. Let's see if Gumshoe has something to say to us. Nope. Mr. Powers, can I ask you somewhat important question? Sure. What is it? Are they planning on making any more steals? Edgeworth, you're so autistic! Sorry. Does this have something to do with your case? No, I was simply asking out of interest. I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth, but they don't let us talk about this stuff with just anybody. Yeah, I'm sorry to put you on the spot. It was a long shot. Oh, well. They didn't say they weren't planning on making anything new. Interesting. This is me with Ace Attorney. They didn't say they were going to make something new. But they also said, they never said they weren't planning to say anything new. This game is a personal attack against me. Oh my goodness. Well, if it ain't my two newest pals. More trouble? Hop in. Thank you, but we don't need to go anywhere right now. You don't gotta say nothing, buddy. I can see it written all over your face. You gotta go make a fresh start, alright? The town, new house, new everything. Cops on your tail? Wise guys even? Doesn't matter, just rip it all and start again. Come on, hop in. Your new life starts right here. Just be sure to tip generously now. Okay. I gotta talk about, like, taxi drivers, like a side tangent, because I have a lot of respect for taxi drivers. Like, sometimes when I go, like in the tundra, in the unlocated tundra, man, like public transportation can be kind of shit. And like usually like when I go to like a certain dentistry office, like to have like every 6 months to clean out my teeth, there's a specific bus that I have to take in order to go back to the tundra, and it always skips my station. And it happened like twice now, and it's annoying, but then like when I call the cab, they really don't do any trouble for me. It was really nice. Last time I took a cab also had really nice music going on. So yeah, I salute to cab drivers. I'm starting to wonder why we weren't more suspicious of him in the first. Maybe he's the man in the red coat, huh? Could be. Could be. Okay, I think we need to logic our way into this. Vehicle activity. I don't know if it's gonna... Oh, garbage disposal area near... No. It's not quite right. This is interesting. Okay, we need to connect these dots. Only 2 vehicles came through here this morning, the taxi and the blue truck. And Eustace was taken away in a taxi. Right, well it seems that Sean was likely abducted from the garbage disposal area. If the garbage was collected at 11 a.m. Oh, I get it. Now we know what kind of truck it was. Indeed, it must have been the garbage truck. But the police officer who told us about it didn't describe it as such. He only mentioned the fact that it was blue.
Huh. Some cop he was. How did he not even notice it was one of those cool trash squishing machines?
Because it wasn't. Today isn't regular garbage day. It's the day they collect larger items. For which they wouldn't use a specialized garbage truck, just a regular truck like any other. It was a garbage truck nonetheless. And where'd the garbage trucks go? To the dump, right?
Wait a second. So you're saying the kidnapper disguised themselves as a trash collector? But then the truck would have probably been fake too, right? So maybe he didn't go to the dump.
No, I'm reasonably sure the garbage truck was real.
Yeah? How did you figure that?
Another look at the garbage disposal area should tell us. What tells us the garbage truck must have been real? I mean...
Take that!
The sign?
Wait. You're saying there's something important here?
Oh, my bad. Is it the lock that I need to collect? Maybe it's the lock?
Take that!
The garbage disposal area is kept locked.
Oh yeah, so only a real garbage collector and a real garbage truck could have opened it.
Precisely. The garbage truck can't have been fake. Perhaps whoever abducted Sean put him in a large cardboard box to be prepared for the job. Now mix that amongst the other oversized items.
The garbage collector could have taken it away, no questions asked.
Exactly. Allowing the kidnapper to await the truck's arrival in the garbage processing facility. They couldn't have claimed to have thrown the box away by mistake and collected it without incident.
Alright, so where do they take the garbage after it leaves here? Let's see. Looks like we have 2 possibilities.
But which of the garbage processing facilities was Sean taken to? Have we found anything that might serve a clue? We actually did. The garbage facilities are near the Coliseum. So based on the loud bang we heard in the phone call, We know that the kidnapper was somewhere in the vicinity of Sunshine Coliseum.
And one of the garbage facilities is right there, too.
I think it's likely that's where Sean was taken, which means the kidnapper must be holding him somewhere near there. Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir. Did I ask you when you meant to search the area around the garbage facility? It's not like you asked, sir. Feels a little flat. I'm being totally honest. Why don't you give me a good old-fashioned order, huh? Like you used to? You don't mind? Even though I'm not a prosecutor anymore? Oh my fucking god, Gumshoe. I thought I told you already. A detective investigates for himself, not just for prosecutors. Thank you.
And we got our penalties back, yay! Mr. Edgeworth, we're almost out of time!
You're right. We need to hurry. I doubt just Gavel and the others can hold on for much longer. I'm counting on you, Detective Gumshoe. I won't let you down, sir. It won't be an official search, but I'll put my best guys on it. You can count on that.
I'm coming too, Gummy! I promise I'd snatch Sean from jaws of danger, and that's just what I'm going to do!
I'll head back to the courthouse. Who knows, I may be able to drag proceedings just a little longer.
Alright! With me, everyone! Even the depths of night!
God, it's already striking 2. There isn't a moment to lose. Yes, sir.
But I didn't finish! When no other bird stays in their flight!
Oh, this game. By the way, did you guys ever figure out who's supposed to be in these benches? Is this like the defendant's chair? Well, well, if it isn't our old friend ex-prosecutor Edgeworth. Hello, dear boy. Xaske Swinner. The accused will return and face the prosecution. I'm not done with you yet! I already told you, Francisco. It doesn't make sense. Why would I help her? I feel for her, of course. Seems like you got a new supply of wig. A woman no crime sent to prison. It's enough to make a grown man cry. But to suppress evidence in order to keep her out of jail cell? No, that's preposterous.
Objection! But we have a statement from your own son. He says he entrusted the evidence in your care.
I'm afraid I don't know what he's talking about. Or why he'd say such a thing. Aren't these the clerk and court reporter? Yeah, it could be. The clerk and court reporter. That actually makes sense. We actually just never see their sprites.
Objection!
What if I could prove to you that you and Waddle and God are much more closely associated than you claim? I'm sorry. Proof. I think we've been over this, dear boy. You're an ex-prosecutor, remember? Are you even allowed in this part of the courtroom anymore?
Mine's Edgeworth. I'm the one prosecuting this case. What are you thinking, barging in like this?
I'm sorry, Francisco, but this is important. May I speak on behalf of the prosecution just briefly?
What are you doing?
Judge Gavel, I come before the court with important new evidence. I ask that you allow me to present it. Oh, have you lost your mind, dear boy? There's no way this can be allowed.
Objection!
Well, the defense hopes you let him, G. Just saying. What's the thinking over there? What's the thinking over on the prosecution side here, Fandango? Oh my god, whip him just for that nickname, please. Fandango. Oh my god, you gotta stop. The amount of nicknames he gave her is just criminal. Like, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look. Okay, Francisco Von Karma Francisca Karma's nickname was like given by well, it doesn't seem like one elf nicknames. That's where it is. He called her Francina, Frandango, and Frandarella. Each one of them worse than the other. Each one of them worse. Just absolutely bananas. I clipped the map for plan. Oh, okay, I see. Of course. Listen, it's probably gonna take me a while to see all that, but it's interesting. Oh, so it is where the clerk and the court reporter are. Interesting.
Fine. The prosecution has no objections.
Objection.
Your objections are neither here nor there. This isn't a democracy. It's a courtroom. This is a flagrant contempt. Isn't that right, Verity? Oh my god. Now, as long as Sean's still missing, she'll still feel she has no choice but to go along with whatever winner wants. Only there was some way of telling her he might be found at any moment. Judge Gavel. Well, that's why I clipped it so you can watch the clips, not this entire documentary. It's crazy you call it a documentary, but that must be what it is.
Speaking of which, where is Kate Faraday?
She's currently searching for the most important piece of evidence of all.
Objection.
Nonsense. There is no more evidence to be found. You're just stalling for time.
Objection.
The most important piece of evidence of all, eh? Hey, gee. I don't know what this evidence is, but maybe we should trust in Miles's little pal. What do you say? I mean, little pal, but she's way more than that. She's the one and only great thief Yatagarasi. Seems Fender has sensed that what I'm getting at least. Judge Gavel, the evidence I'm talking about, we're almost certain we know where it is. Kay is only moments away from snatching it from the jaws of danger. Very well. This is highly irregular, but I will allow it. You have my thanks. Have you all gone completely mad?
You said you had important new evidence. But evidence of what exactly?
Yeah, that's a lot. That is documentary worthy. Just what I said. That Warden the God and Chairman Winner are far better acquainted than he claims. Allow me to present it to you. What proves the link between Excelsius Winner and Fifi Lagarde? Ah, yes, his private documents, of course. Warrants be damned, subpoenas be damned. They don't really exist in Ace Attorney. This document is a report regarding the interrogation of a certain someone. Oh yeah, and who might that be? The late Mr. Bronco Knight. And the interrogation was to be carried out by none other than Warden Lagarde. Wait, is this the interrogation where... Yes, when Knight was killed. This document showed Warden Lagarde planning the interrogation in which Mr. Knight was murdered. This is indeed important evidence.
Objection! Miles Edgeworth, you refer to the document in question as a report. Would you care to elaborate? To whom was this report addressed?
Very good question, Miss Von Karma. And the answer to that is the most important new revelation of all. We recovered this document from a safe in the storeroom of the 51st floor of the big building.
That's the storeroom where lots of the underground auction were kept?
It is. An auction, if you recall, that was presided by one Excelsius Winner. And that is to whom the report in question was addressed. Do you still mean to insist that you and Warden Lagarde barely knew one another? I'll refrain from commenting on that matter for the moment if you don't mind. What? I don't believe it's been conclusively proven that I was the auctioneer yet, has it? Huh. Have you forgotten the events of morning already? I think I proved the fact more than adequately. I'll admit defeat in that particular area, yes. But that was not the courtroom. Can you prove the same thing here, my boy? That I was the ringleader, did you call it? If you can't, then well... You certainly can't prove the report was addressed to me. You don't wriggle your way out of this one. So unfair. Tell him, Verity, please. I'm not being slippery at all. I'm being entirely reasonable, wouldn't you say? Unlike you when you permitted Mr. Edgeworth this bizarre interlude. That was most unlike you. It's saddening, truly it is, to see you falling into sacred duty of the law. Almost saddening enough to make me want to take drastic measures. What papers are you burning, my guy? No, her bra! You're right, of course. Until a fact has been adequately proven in the courtroom, it cannot be truly considered a fact. I am afraid I have no choice but to ask that Mr. Edgeworth's theory may be struck from the record. Ugh, it's no good. She has to know for certain that Sean is safe. R.I.P. Yeah, R.I.P. Edgeworth Verity's bra straps. The biggest victim of them all. I'm sorry, my boy, but what counts as truth out in the field and the courtroom are two different things. You're more than willing to bend the truth in the courtroom, is that what you're saying? She indeed breasted boobily. Oh, you're scurrilous soul. I'll do no such thing. I'll simply accept the court's verdict as the truth, should the code choose to acquit me, as should you. If you can't find the missing evidence, we're in trouble here. Well, Verity, I think we heard all we need to, don't you? There's no way that evidence is turning up, ever. Acquit not guilty, and we can all go home.
Objection!
Oh my god, king shit! He's back after like an hour of not being in the story. Who said that? Dad. Chad, we're about to hear one of the best tracks in the entire OST in a bit. Eustace? What are you doing here? Mr. Winner, what is the meaning of this? And where have you been? You can't just abandon your duties like that. Dad, go fuck yourself. I'm sorry. You are unfit to be a prosecutor. You're a complete and utter disgrace. Don't listen to her. Don't listen to her, Eustace. And Francisca, you're undoing a whole session of therapy with your words. Why, Eustace? Why can you not get it into your head? This is no place for an incompetent fool like you. I was kidnapped and held up. Dad, Oh my god, he's doing the pose! I brought some vital evidence. One of the best tracks in the OST. So, can I please take my place in the prosecutor's bench? Pretty please. Oh, well, Eustace. This is certainly a surprise.
Objection!
Yeah, absolutely. Eustace, my boy, what's getting into you? There's something different about you. What's going on? I took your son to therapy. Dad, Come, my boy, spit it out. What is it? Do you want Daddy to play catch with you? That's it, isn't it? All right. Why don't you run along home and I'll be with you soon. Get back from the stand right now! What's gotten into you, child? You're shaking like a leaf. Okay, man, the implication of Eustace's sprite where he's like backing away with it, it's... Oh my goodness. What exactly did he do? That man taught me a thing or two about raising proteges.
Objection!
Stay away from your son, Judge Gavel. The prosecutor in charge has arrived along with an important new evidence. This trial is far from over. Surely you can't call an end to the proceedings just yet. No objections from Team Defense. Only wish we could have our original team captain here herself. Say that herself, though. The prosecution has no objections either. You think this farce is going to continue? There's no chance of that. None at all. Isn't that right, Verity? He still thinks he was successful in his bid to kidnap Sean, but we know different. Sadly, as long as the boy remains missing, nothing changes. Judge Gavel's hands are still tied. Oh my god, no, she's hyperventilating on the stand. That sound. That's her cell phone. Huh? Mine is also ringing. Whoa, I'm getting a call too. I really like Eddie's phone noise. Mr. Edgeworth!
Mr. Fender!
Oh, this is cute. We found Sean! And look, he had an extra coat! Just for Sean!
We found Sean!
Detective, you did it! Also, look, her phone is custom made. That's so adorable. The most important piece of evidence of all, huh? That's some stellar work, you great thiefess.
Thanks! We just thought you should know right away. See you all soon!
I really like how he picked up his phone. Imagine if Eddie's ringtone was the bag making show theme song. Oh my god, that would be adorable. Judge Gavel, it's for you. Hello? Yes, I understand. I'm so glad you're safe. Be sure to thank everybody properly. You'll do that for me, won't you? Alright, be careful. I'll see you back at home. The way this game melts my heart. The proceedings will continue. I feel a certain freedom returning to my hammer arm. Grr. No, how? Is this some idiotic joke? It's no such thing. The witness will return to the stand. And Mr. Winner will stare up to the prosecutor's bench. Yes, ma'am. Honestly, Gavel must be the... Yeah, I mean, yeah, she's definitely the most present. What about Plum Kitaki? I think Plum Kitaki was also pretty good. Eustace Vino. Yeah? I leave matters in your hands. Huh? Facing down your own father. That won't be easy. I'll be looking on with interest. Don't disappoint me. Very well. Is the prosecution ready to proceed? Very well. Is the prosecution going to ready to proceed? Mr. Winner, you mentioned some evidence that you wish to present to the court? Yeah. So, the knife and the chisel. Whoa, you tracked down the missing murder machines? I don't know if we should consider a mafia member a good mom hail. Okay, fair. Well, Mr. Winner, did you? About that, No, I couldn't find them. I searched everywhere, but it was too late. Too late? How so? I remembered something. I saw Dad in the garage this morning. He was carrying something wrapped in newspaper. Where are you going, Dad? Oh, Eustace, I was, just on my way to throw out some trash. And then I heard this tinkling sound. Tinkling, huh? Let me guess. The bell for Mrs. Kinesis Chisel.
You mean to tell me the cult that you believe the witness disposed of the evidence?
I tried. I tried my best, but I was too late. Sorry. You said you looked everywhere. Everywhere? Literally everywhere. I even went to the dump. I got down on my hands and knees and dug through the garbage. I figured that stuff must be there somewhere. Wait, that's Eustace. 1,000-yard stare. Huh?
Hey, what are you doing here?
Okay, let's go. The stale pummeling of Eustace.
Really totally ignored me.
So that's what he was doing. And even though he wouldn't thought as such the dump. But all I found was this.
This is a little pungent for one thing.
Yeah, and you're a little on the ripe side yourself, kiddo. I can smell you from here. What do you expect? And the knife? It's probably somewhere in among all the trash. But there was too much to go through in my own.
Very well. The court will accept the item you have presented into evidence.
You're really outdown yourselves, Eustace. No, we'll work with what we have. You never fail to disappoint, dear boy. You dug through rotten garbage with your band hands, and that's all you have to show for it? Ha! You drive me to tears. Really, you do.
Objection!
Stop hurting the child, arresting the child. Might be a little too soon to turn the waterworks just yet, Dad. Let's take a closer look first. If you wish to waste your time, be my guest. Hey, Eustace, Miles, do this devastatingly handsome defense attorney favor, will you? Oh my god, he knows he's serving looks. Hit the guy full in the face with the truth. It seems Fender is on board. Good. Then let's see if we can find an opening. Mr. Winner, could you show me the piece of evidence you found? Sure. Oh, it's an H? Let's open it up, shall we? We can only hope there's something of value inside. Could this be the bell that was on Mr. Kinesis' chisel? Perhaps there was some trace evidence that can prove it in one way or another. It's no good. Look at it. It's spotless. Well, Mr. Winner, do tell. Was there anything interesting inside your little your little scrap of paper? Of course there wasn't. Why would there be? Why was it even accepted into evidence? It's literally a piece of trash. Sorry, gentlemen, but the truth hurts. We used his efforts for nothing. It's true, but the bell would be of much use to us as evidence. Nonetheless, come on, Edgeworth, we can't give up yet. As calm and correct as ever, I see, Mike. Unlike my poor idiot son there. Are we to assume the prosecution has nothing more to say on the matter? Very well.
Objection!
Oh, seems like he's gonna object. Not so fast, Gavel! We're not done yet! There's one thing we still haven't looked on properly. Really, my boy? You want us to believe there is more? Desperation is never a good look, you know. Seems Eustace isn't quite ready to give up just yet. For once, I think we're both thinking the same thing. Namely, that we might not necessarily be dealing with a useless piece of trash. We can't know for sure without looking more closely, but if I'm right, we're talking about maybe the newspaper. I have a feeling the newspaper is the hook here. Just to make sure. I'm talking about the piece of newspaper the bell was wrapped in. Seems really we're thinking the same thing. Ah, it's beautiful, really it is. Dear jerkily. I love how he's literally on your side of the screen, even when Edgeworth or the bell are on our side. You're looking at the opposite side of the screen. Yeah, it is. It's really cute. Some might even call it heroic optimism. Some might probably clutching at straws. But whatever one calls it, to put one's faith in a worthless piece of garbage, that takes belief. Let's go Let's take a closer look and see if it's worth as you say, shall we? Eustace, if you'd be so kind. Let's see. Oh, fucking shit! Oh my god, we found it, chat. It's the gloves! Are these finger marks? And look, it's covered in some sort of oil. Judge Gavel, I'd like to have this examined for fingerprints. Could I request that you call on somebody from forensics? Very well. Summon a technician right away. I have the results, Your Honor. It's been confirmed that these are finger marks. Unfortunately, it looks like they were made by somebody wearing gloves. No! Oh dear, well that doesn't give you very much of a way of evidence, does it? Well, actually no, I know where it's going. But I suppose it makes sense if you think about it. After all, this was important evidence. And what kind of idiot would handle something like that with without gloves on? Oh, that's right. The kind who would flail about desperately like you, my boy. Yeah, it does say death. Wow, way to talk to your kid, Super Dad. I'm really calling a spade a spade. Or in my case, an idiot an idiot. Okay, this is specifically funny because like I remember there was a running gag in The Great Ace Attorney where Ryunosuke and Susato agreed that a ladder is a ladder, or like a step ladder or is a step ladder, but they disagreed about the shovel and spade. It's really cute. It was really funny. Yeah, he is seething. Real winners know to keep their emotions out of things. And take no pity on the weak and the foolish, including their own ineffective offspring. Dad! You spent the last who knows how long proclaiming yourself to be a prize-winning prosecutor. But thanks to my little pep talk this morning, you finally know how those prizes were won. It was all thanks to me. Thanks to the power I wield. You never stood your own 2 feet. You've always been caught. First by me, then by Verity. Dad! Oh, dry your garbage-smelling tears. Garbage-smelling? Not that it's a stench that doesn't suit you. Even if it does make me turn my nose in disgust.
Objection!
No, you're wrong! I am, my boy? Wrong about what? I'm not the one that smells. You are! What did you say? Yeah, you smell, and don't even realize it. You couldn't hide it even if you wanted to. Edgeworth, take a sniff, right there where the finger marks are. You want me to smell it? He's going somewhere. Yeah, he's the Sniffle-matic 3000. You enter stream and you hear... I take a sniff. Yeah. They're using smell as evidence. Is that oil? Yep, and I know where it came from. Wait, I know that's from somewhere too. Why are you throwing tomatoes? Why did you throw tomatoes on Eustace? This is his moment to shine. Sniff this tomato, Mr. Sniff Guy. I'll take a potato chip and eat it. That odor tells us something. Something important. It tells us exactly who threw this piece of evidence away. Why? But I guess my dad's right. I guess I'll never be a real winner. I'll never be able to keep my emotions out of things. And I'll never be able to stand up to him, no matter what he's done. Eustace. The evidence is tomato. Be strong, Eustace. Remember what you told me. You said you were going to be different from your father. A different kind of prosecutor. You are a prosecutor. We both are. That's why you are standing here in this courtroom. A prosecutor's highest responsibility is the truth. And to see it come to light, no matter what. Throwing the tomatoes is not going to keep work for you. I'll explode things. We expose crimes and we see that their perpetrators are punished. No matter who they may be. It's not going to work. So if you truly mean to continue as a prosecutor, you know what you have to do. I made you a promise. I said that if you could summon the courage to find your feet again, I'll help you. Oh, is his mouth open? He wants his nutrients. Are you force feeding him basically? This isn't something that you should have to do alone. I'm here. I'm right beside you. Thanks, Edgeworth. You're right. Those finger marks tie my dad to this crime. We just need to show everybody now. Holy shit. Does he have his own fake take that?
Take that!
No, it's the Edgeworth take that. The smell you pointed out to me, Eustace. It's the smell of engine oil, isn't it? Motorcycle oil, even. Sucks the sequels completely drop in interest in student dynamic in order of Edgeworth got it for JD and Blackwell. Yeah. Yep, and we've both smelled it before the same place. Yes, in Chairman Winter's garage. What's more, these finger marks feature some distinctive patterns, don't they? The outlines of the letters D, E, A, T, and H. The same letters that appear in the fingerprint of these gloves.
Objection!
Oh, gloves that can be bought in any store. How does that prove anything, dear boy?
Objection!
How indeed. That's not the only thing that connects your gloves to the piece of newspaper we found. Let's look again the scrap of paper that Bill was wrapped in. And compare to the glove that we found in Chairman Winnie's garage. There's a feature that undeniably connects the two, and that is the tornado.
Take that!
Look at the letter A on the finger. Half of it is missing. Exactly as the print on the newspaper. What? Oh, we finally got a rise out of him. I would also like to draw the court's attention to the dirt the gloves are covered in. I think it might be worth having composition compared to that of the dirt on the newspaper. And match would be even stronger evidence to the print that was made by Chairman Winter's gloves. Officer, have the dirt on these two pieces of evidence compared right away. Yeah! First, Edgeworth, and you, Eustace. What do you think you are? You're nothing but mere prosecutors. Sorry, Dad. I think it's time for you to admit defeat. I think it's time you admit defeat. You suppressed vital evidence, and we just proved that in the court of law. And you did it to try and protect the defendant. What? You think you're going to be able to make that stick? You think that'll send me to prison? Me? Think you'll be the one to finally take me down? You're a fool, a child. A fool.
Objection!
Just give it up, Dad. Admit what you did.
Objection!
You think you'll stand a chance without me around? You won't last 5 minutes. You know what? I think I might be okay. Oh, Freddy beat his ass to stole your word. Yeah, exactly. copyright infringement. All I ever wanted was to become a prosecutor. To make you proud. But after your man kidnapped me, I was lying there in the dark on my own. I got to thinking how powerless I was in all this because of you. I almost gave up. I almost lost sight of the truth. But then... Edgeworth appeared out of nowhere and showed me a way forward. I don't need your approval anymore. And I don't need you. After all, I found the evidence on my own, didn't I? My man kidnapped you. What are you talking about?
Objection!
I guess the courtroom is as good as places and to tell the truth, Dad. Be careful what you say to me, boy. You may live to regret it. You're a fool, Eustace. And you always will be. I know you've hated me for as long as I can remember, but I want you to know that despite it all, I've always looked up to you as my dad. Thanks to everything, Excelsius. And goodbye. You. When did you? You need me, dang it! You can't possibly persist with Eustace! Oh my god. This scene is fucking amazing. Hello, Meatbox. It's good seeing you. We are near the end of the stream, but we'll go on for a few minutes until we reach the to be continued. The court hereby accepts the vital evidence in case this case was suppressed by Chairman Winner. That crime will be tried and appropriate punishment decided at a future date. But for now, we must turn to the matter of the knife and the chisel, which still have not been found. However, I believe a full search of the garbage facility may well remedy that. What? You're going to dig through all the trash for the knife, darling? But then... Don't worry, Warden Legarde. I'm sure your punishment won't be too unpleasant. Oh, you devil! Punished! Moi? Impossible! Excelsius, you blithering buffoon! What did you do? What did you do? Oh, you swaggering blaster about how you never declared me guilty, and now this? You are the one I went to after they arrested me. Because you made me believe I could trust you! I said before, if it's cool how Gavel mirrors Edgeworth and Sebastian Shaft in game 1, yeah. They are both Edgeworth. And not only did you kidnap a child to try and tell me, it didn't even work! Idiot! You! Reckless, useless idiot of a man! And I sadly said this to say the least, but an informative one too. Wouldn't you agree, Eustace? Yeah, she really let some juicy info slip there. She did, right? Yes, she did. You really need to work on your confidence. I like how it's a confidence issue, not just the fact he's not listening. He's just not confident in his assumptions. I like how now Edgeworth doesn't see... Like, yeah, he may not also be the brightest, but, like, he still has the potential to, like, grow and improve. And, like, I like how the game emphasizes that it's, like... It's also for the fact that, like, my boy has anxiety. He needs a good mentor, exactly, and Edgeworth could be that good mentor.
Not so fast!
Oh shit, it's Shilong Lang? Huh? Who's that? What you... Sorry, Jerkaville. Your happy ending will have to wait. Longzy says, the end of the trial is not necessarily the end of the matter. Who are you? Yeah, they didn't forget Francisco was there. Just a lonely lone wolf investigator by the name of Shilong Lang. And you have some sort of objection to these proceedings, I take it? Ha! Not really. Your suspect over there is guilty for sure. Guiltier than you know. Yeah, this is so cool. Hello, my name is Lang, and my glasses are a fork. Are they a fork? No, they're an X. Lang? Like the Lang from 12 years ago? Yep. Good to see that you're finally about to pay up for your crimes. Even if it did take a while for you to get what was coming for you. Agent Lang, explain yourself. Are you familiar with the SS5 incident? I certainly am. It happened 12 years back. Wait, 12 years? Look, a lot happened, okay? This was all 12 years ago or more. My father and the president being friends, our family being the ones who kept him safe. He just changed one day. It was like he became a different person. Now he doesn't even trust the police one bit. I wonder what happened 12 years ago. Could this all be connected to Agent Lang's father and his relationship with the president somehow? Vive la garde and Excelsius way. In the flesh. I've waited a long time for this day. After all, you're the ones who threw my family's name into the dirt. Are we to assume that you have some personal connection to the incident in question? I do, but I'm not here to talk about the past. Not yet, anyhow. Right now, I'm here for you, Gavelle. Me? You and one other person. Sean! You're both under arrest. Oh my god, he's arresting a child? On suspicion of having conspired to murder Dijun Wang, president of Zhengfa.
Objection!
Where's your evidence, Agent Lang?
Not so fast!
All in good time, Mr. Prosecutor. We haven't even started our investigation yet. I want my suspects on the scene with me while I look over everything. I look everything over again. What have you uncovered, Agent Lang? I need to know. If you got a problem, you're more than welcome to tag along. Oh, believe me, I will. The end of the trial is not necessarily the end of the matter. We certainly haven't come anywhere close to solving the mystery of the president's murder. We're uncovering the truth behind these so-called monster sightings.
Oh, don't worry. I'm counting on you to at least try to track me down. That'll be half the fun.
Yeah, it is in fact time to defend non-judge mommy.
Huh. Not that I rate your chances of bringing me to justice particularly highly.
Or figuring out who that was on the phone. Yes, I'd say the matter is far from over yet. And with that, to be continued, we'll be finishing for today. Man, this trial, this case is so peak. This case is peak. You guys know, I don't need to tell you this case is peak, but it is, in fact, very, very peak. Yeah, good stream. I hope you guys enjoyed my voice acting. I had a lot of yawning a bit. It is, in fact, Edgeworth evening. It is, in fact, the Edgeworth evening. Favorite case, yeah. I think it's a really good one. It's also just a victory lap for the entire Investigations duology. And Investigations duology is like one of those cases in TV where season 1 is alright, but season 2 gets really good. But yeah, thank you so much for enjoying the stream. Next one is gonna be on Tuesday because I have things to do on I have D&D on Monday. And yeah, it is Edgeworth evenings are in fact coming to a close, which is crazy. I am very in fact happy, but I am very happy like going through Memories Lane and realizing this case yeah, Metaphor Monday on a Tuesday. It's one of those. But that's how it is sometimes with my schedule and all that. But yeah, thank you so much for joining the stream. I'll see you guys when I'll see you. And until then, stay frosty. Bye-bye.